Ride on the track.
Star slip bought the South. Watch a tone Mercedes Benz lit. This the Falcons strong. UJ Kings back to back like a boss 7. Try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting bars like a Grady blitz. Every fact straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATL made me this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports or get torn apart. Home team.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is.
Home team. Man's got that child to the chip with a flex. Hawks in the cut, ice cold like a tag. A-Town legend, I debate with the best. Come weak with the text, get late to rest.
Home team. What's going on, home team? Y'all know what time it is, baby. Y'all know what time it is.
Home team.
It must be Tuesday because I'm here. Big Will's here. You're here. So it must be Fan Speak Tuesday, baby. What we like to do on Fan Speak, Big Will?
Drop the motherfucking link.
Yes, sir. We gonna drop the motherfucking link on Fan Speak.
Let's get it. About to sell what you tone. Mercedes Benz lit, this the Falcons throne. You gay games, back to bed like a boss. Sub on, try to run it, but the dog's too strong. Hard hitting boss like a Grady blitz. Every fast straight fire, every line gon' hit. ATM made me, this city's my heart. Step up, talk sports, so you're torn apart. Whole team.
Y'all know what it is on Fan Speak Tuesday, baby. It's all about you. It's all about the fans. Your boy on the way to the crib, Big Wheel out there in the city. But we still got to oblige the masses. So when I drop the link, which is what I'm about to do in just a minute here, y'all make sure y'all tap on that link, man. It's time to give the fans a voice. I did y'all this past Sunday and gave you opportunity to have a voice or to react to the bullshit that we had to witness happen in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Once again, Bryce Young carried his little $175 weighing ass up in here and give our Falcons the business. I think Mercedes-Benz Stadium just might be rented out to Bryce Young. I think Mercedes-Benz Stadium might have a room in it just for Bryce Young. That's what I'm starting to think. I'm starting to think this little motherfucker live up in the damn attic in the damn Mercedes-Benz Stadium. But nonetheless, we need to know what the fans talking about right now. Michael Penix injury. Drake London injury. Nobody fired yet. I'm about to drop the link, man, so y'all can speak y'all piece on it. Hold on. Let me get this link in. Let me get this link in here. Get this link in here. The link is in the chat. Let me go pin the link. Let me go pin it.
The link is in the chat.
All right, there you have it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of the world. Before I start bringing in guests, man, let me show some love to the loyal compadres and compadres of the channel. Who we got up in here, man? We got about whatever in the building. He say he hit it first. No, did he? That boy right there crazy as hell. What's up with you, about whatever? Who else we got up in here? We got Jonte Rozier in the
About
building. What's up
whatever.
with you, Jonte Rozier? What's happening with you, Jonte Rozier? What's happening with you, my boy? Hope you ain't caught up like your cousin. hope, hope you ain't been running with your cousin out here in these streets, boy. Who else we got up in here? Shit. We got Relative 90 in the house. What's up with your Relative 90? What's happening? Who else we got up in here? Bernard Cantrell in the house. We got Bernard Cantrell in the house. What's going on with you, Bernard Cantrell? Who else we got up in here? ATL 251. He got a big night coming up Thursday night. He say he want to flex his shit. He want to talk his shit on Thursday night when he bring it to the pit. And he say, Georgia, Texas, boy, you better have your Nikes laced up too, boy, because he finna take your ass out for a run. That's what he told me. That's what ATL 251 told me, Georgia, Texas, boy. He say, tell that nigga to lace up his Nikes tight, because I'm finna run circles around that motherfucker. That's what he told me. No, I'm just bullshit. I'm just bullshit. I'm just bullshit. He ain't talked all that shit yet. He ain't talked all that shit yet, Georgia, Texas, boy. He ain't talked all that yet. But I know he gonna bring his A game. I know he gonna bring his A game. What's up with JTL 251? We got Sterling Woods up in here. What's up with your Sterling Woods? Who else we got in the house? William Amy, the hardest working man in East Georgia, and I mean that. What's going on with your William Amy? Who else we got up in here? King Treyway in the building. What's up with your King Treyway? Who else we got in the house? Got Red Swan, one of the OGs in that game. What's going on with your Red Swan? What he say? He said, blah, 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 what he do? Your boy's still on the clock. Okay, I got you. We got you. We got you. We gonna be around. We gonna be around. We got ATL Leo up in the house. What's up with your ATL Leo? With that heathen ass, the damn heathen. What's up, heathen? What's going on with you? Who else we got up in here? 3 Duddy. Got 3 Duddy up in here. One of the OGs in that game. What's going on with your 3 Duddy? Who else we got in the building? Who else we got up in here? We got A1 Sauce. So Boss. A137 Sauce up in this motherfucker. What's up with your A1? No, I prefer that 57 though. But what's up with you, my boy? All right. So the link is in the chat. The link pinned in the chat. I got a couple folks waiting in the back. The link is in the chat. And I got a couple of folks waiting in the back. We got William Amy on the stage.
What's
And
going
we
on,
got about
fellas?
whatever on the stage.
What's going on?
What's
Yo,
happening?
what up, home team? Reaper,
What's up?
What's
What's up
happening,
with you,
man?
my boy?
Real, and the
What's
Go on
going
guys
ahead and
and
on?
the
talk y'all
fans
shit.
in the
Y'all
chat.
know y'all the two. They be talking about fire everybody. So go on ahead and say what y'all got to say now.
Yo, who we find? So we already know 2 people who y'all gonna say. Who else? Who else we find other than the two we know you gonna say? Who else getting find?
I mean, I know a lot of people say Terry gonna stay, but they're gonna have to let Terry go because whoever our new GM, they might not even want Penix. So you now when hit the injury so devastated, you're gonna have to get you a quarterback in this draft. And I know in free agency, I know people don't like when I say this, but they need to go and take this shot with Justin Fields, man. Go
What?
ahead, just go ahead and take that risk. But
Hell no.
but I'm just saying though, we got to get somebody in here because Kirk Cousins ain't gonna be here next year.
Man, you got to have a name better than Justin Fields, bum ass. Come on,
But
man.
shit, but who else in the free agent market see quarterback? Because it
Man,
sucks.
You just ain't gonna
bro,
get Justin Fields.
this nigga said go get Justin Fields. That nigga's trash, bro. Like
Ain't no
he,
way. Ain't no way
he
you
ain't
said
trash.
that.
He
Justin
the
Fields
juice
had
of
the game
juice,
where he didn't even throw for 100 yard passes, and you want that up in this
bro.
I mean, it's up to whoever will develop him. But like I said, I don't think nobody gonna get Justin Fields in the free agency pool. But I do feel like we're gonna have to try for some quarterback in the second round.
But what I'm curious though, Will, man, what brought you to Justin Fields though? I'm curious.
That
What brought you
bro,
to Justin Fields?
Man, I don't. I just feel like they ain't getting a kid. The kid, it's like he need. The only thing he need to work on is reading the field, man, and he'll be straight. But like I said, I'm not a coach or nothing. I'm just going. I'm just going with my experience. The kid can throw the ball now. He's got to learn read his progression and read defense. That's all. But they ain't gonna get him. But I feel like with this Michael Penix injury, who we gonna get? Because who our
I'd
new
rather
GM and
them
our
go
new
get.
who head
I'd rather them
coach.
go get Stetson Bennett right now.
bro. I wouldn't give a fuck who we went and got. Man, I'll take Mary Oda again over Justin Fields. What's the guy who
Oh yeah.
bro?
Over Justin Fields, yeah. Over
What's
Justin
the
Fields,
guy
hell
who
yeah.
got who's famous for the ass fumble? I'll take
Oh,
him too.
Desmond Ritter? Someone Desmond
No,
Ritter?
no, the ass fumble.
I don't know
The
who did the ass
where he
fumble.
ran
Come
into
on,
his
Mark
lineman's
Sanchez?
ass cheeks and fumble. Yeah, I'll take his ass over
Nah,
Justin
he too old. He 47.
Man.
So
I
that
will take
And he
nah,
him
about to go to jail.
right
yeah.
now. I'll take him over Fields.
But seriously, though, guys, though, we got to clean house, man. I don't need to see what Arthur Blank waiting for. Like, why you just ain't fired this man, Raheem Morris? Like, you not got your first round pick hurt. You not lost to the locker room, the defense. They not even want to play for the team no more. I mean, what's the like? What is your solution? Because the fan base now already told you they ain't spending no more hard. They are earning money. So until like I said, until they make some changes, they don't need to wait till the end of the season to fire Raheem. They need to go ahead and do it after the Saints game.
Man, the better question is, what the fuck does Arthur Blank see that's making him make the decision? Like, okay, yeah, it's cool. Like, that would be the better question. Like, what the fuck does Arthur Blank see that we not?
He not
How that
seeing.
motherfucker ain't fired
Always,
yet.
we,
We are.
we can't speak on off the bank because he's such a likable guy and he does much
Hell
for the
no,
city.
I can
And,
speak on
and
that. I can speak on
we
that part. What the hell is
we
taking you
can't
so long to
speak
fire this
we
nigga
can't
right now?
speak on Arthur Blank because if we speak too toughly or too harshly about Arthur Blank, Big Will is gonna have to set us straight. He gonna set us
Oh,
straight
you
about
know,
Arthur
I'm gonna
Blank.
say something when y'all niggas in the wrong. I'm gonna say something about it. But right now, I want to know why that nigga ain't fired yet.
Me
Facts.
too. Bro,
You know
I'd
what,
have
Blakberry?
left their ass stranded in Germany. On my
For
soul,
real.
nigga, I'd have left them stranded. Nigga,
I
you
ain't
can't come
lie.
with them.
I ain't with leaving coaches stranded, man. Fire them when they at home, bro. I ain't with that
Man,
shit. I ain't never
man,
liked them firing folks, leaving them, not letting them get on the plane and shit. That's bullshit.
yeah, man. After that
You will.
performance, he deserved it to be fired in the middle of the game. Like, we hold a lot of ugly ass records. Like, we
Uh,
ain't
we
got
we
the one
we
that the Cleveland Browns got for going
We,
0 and
we
16
definitely we
twice.
definitely
But
do.
we got a bunch of
Hold up.
ugly ass records over here. We need to set a new record. The one that says to the league that we ain't accepting no more bullshit. Be the first team to fire a coach in the middle of the damn game. You
yeah.
come
And
out at the damn coin toss, at the coin flip for the very first kickoff. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here.
you
Like,
Hey,
see what the clear.
Blakberry. Hey, Blakberry.
What happening, Silk? What's up with you,
What's
my
up,
boy?
Blakberry? Hey, man, I'm gonna say that again. They need to get rid of Tracy Morgan and Matthew McConaughey because
Tracy Morgan and Matthew McConaughey.
Who the
yeah,
hell is that?
That's Zach Morris and Raheem.
Mm.
Because they're not acting right. Um, they remind me of some damn a Capri Sun pop. It sucks.
Oh God.
And it's a big wheel.
She called
I
that nigga
mean,
Tracy Morgan.
and it's a big wheel. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know you about Grady, but I don't think you know you about your boy Terry. I don't think he's
he
gonna
out
be
of
here
there.
next year. Cause if you do 5 years not making the playoff, it's unlikely they'll keep you. Now I'm sorry, I see some flowers. I'm just gonna be crying over there, but I'll see you some flowers later. But Terry might be out of here.
Yeah. And what's crazy part about it, y'all? We got Thomas the Mitchell at the Saints GM. So
That goddamn silk
man,
crazy as
I know it ain't
hell.
got nothing to do with us, but shoot, bro, we got a cleaning house. Yeah, Terry got to go.
Hey, listen.
And ET, Rich McKay,
It's gonna be Terry, Raheem, Zach,
and Rich.
CJ, DJ, and maybe what his name? Uh,
Rich
uh,
McKay, ET.
no. What other boy? Uh,
Oh, Marcus Manuel, talking about
yeah,
special team
yeah,
coach.
yeah. All of them got to get the hell on. I did,
Lil
and
Marquise.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all want to find little? Y'all want Lil Marquise to get fired?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he too
yeah,
sweet. He
Hey,
too sweet on the
Blackberry.
booty.
Blackberry, you can vouch this.
they
The boy friend where he be hiding
gotta find little.
and doing nails. And you go back to the little boyfriend where he been hiding doing nails, like he got a wife. And he got a wife.
Hey, Blackberry,
And then nigga smack when he talk.
vouch this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what was it? The return team. We catch all the balls. Nobody talk like that. We catch all the balls. No, man, you don't say that. Pause.
You catch all the balls. What the hell, Deshaun? What the hell going on?
Hey, yo, Deshaun, you got to back up off of your mic a little bit, bro. You cutting in and out a little bit.
I said Maurice, what name? Marquise, Miss Go
Marcus
Girl.
Williams. Talking about
Yeah,
Marcus Williams.
Marquise Manuel?
Yeah.
he was taking all the balls.
Hey,
You
GG.
don't say that. I know football name. A girl we took all the ball and we put the ball in the right position.
And he
Pause.
sound like a faggot.
Pause.
Hey,
Ain't,
Blackberry.
ain't no way,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
He got a feeling
hey,
that
y'all
Blackberry,
he
choose.
grabbed the
Hey,
ball.
choose your words better. Choose your words better, guys. Choose your words better. Choose better words.
Hey,
hey,
pause that,
Blackberry.
Ocho. Pause that, Ocho.
Y'all can vouch this, bro. I've been saying get rid of Terry Fontenot for the last 6
Oh
years.
God damn!
I started driving that crazy bus.
And
And we
Terry's
back
not
to
the
Big Wheel.
problem.
And
tripping.
back to Big Wheel.
Why y'all keep trying to fire Terry, man? Y'all told y'all
Terry's
stay up
not the
on Terry,
problem.
bro.
No, back to Big Wheel. You talking about don't leave no coaches in the city. Who the hell you responsible for? You don't pay nobody no salary. If
Say what?
Arthur say leave no niggas. I'm like Chris Rock. I love black people, but I can't stand niggas.
Hey, you, you,
Bro,
you,
you
you,
cutting out,
you
bro.
breaking up. You breaking up, bro.
I say I'm like Chris Rock. I love black people, but I can't stand niggas.
See,
Raheem is a big man.
Raheem, the nigga. Hey, but Terry, he did his job, bro. He doing his job.
But just in here, he got 5 sorry seasons. If we get new coaching him, I
He
mean,
got what?
he
5
got 5
sorry
losing
seasons.
seasons.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. You can't hold a win-loss record with him until he able to hire his own coach. I'm not holding a win-loss record with him.
Yeah, I don't think Terry's staying though, cause they looking at him like Terry should have did
I'm
some
telling you right
moves
here,
though.
if we dumb enough to fire Terry, bro, he gonna have a job. He gonna have a job within 24 hours.
Terry's a great accountant. He will get if you got
Yeah,
some
you
fucked
stay
up
you
He's a
stay
great
saying that
scout
shit.
too.
You stay
if you
saying that shit. Hey, how many people do the people he brought in here outweigh the good people outweigh the bad that he brought in here? Yes or no?
man, I don't
No,
know
And
if
and
that
Do
dealing
the
with a
people
cap.
do
that don't count.
did he bring in more
hey
good
Big
people
Will.
Then he brought in
They
bad.
didn't count.
I'm
They had
just looking
one.
at the
They had
win-loss at the
one.
end of every year, bro. I'm just looking at the wins and losses at the end of every
But
year.
how can you hold that up to Terry though? If he ain't hire his
Because
own
he's about
coach,
to play.
so how can you hold that up to Terry?
Because like I was telling y'all 5-6 years ago, when I first started driving the Fire Terry bus, and everybody was saying that I was crazy, because nigga, this reflects on you. When
He
you like,
ain't been. This is 5th year. He talking about 5-6 years ago.
man, you know what I'm talking
And
about.
we've hired inexperienced first year coaches too. That's not
Yeah, and
that's not Terry's fault.
this man cannot
Listen,
hire his own coach. So how we gonna fire him for a losing record if he didn't even bring the motherfucker in?
No,
listen,
So you so
they
you
about
so
to
that
you
play
just
think
him.
sounds like an excuse
No,
for
that's
That
not
ain't
no
no
being.
excuse.
excuse.
Those are facts. Those
Listen
are
what I'm
facts.
saying. All the people that you brought in here that you drafted to the Atlanta Falcons, coaches, staff, fuck the staff because you ain't getting nothing to do. Nigga, you are in charge, the general manager of the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons right now is a laughing stock to the whole NFL and the world, my nigga.
He's the
You
general manager in
are on the
title
Falcons.
alone.
You are on the Falcons staff.
but he still
Did
could have
he
made some
bring?
moves.
Did he
Be
bring in more?
evaluated as well.
Did
In
he bring in
title
more
alone.
good people than he did bad? Yes or no?
That's
Did he bring
irrelevant.
in more good players than he
That's
did bad?
No,
that's
no,
irrelevant,
no.
Will, because
No, it's
if
not.
you
That's his job.
listen,
That's
no,
his job.
listen what I'm saying. If you brought in 52 great Hall of Fame players every fucking year, and your record is 7-10 for 3 of them, 8-9, and 3
3 and 12.
and 12, my nigga, that
That
was a
means
reflection on you as well, because you brought the
that's a
players in
coaching
here.
problem. That's a development problem.
I
They
don't,
ain't got shit to do
man,
with him.
no, it's a Falcons problem. It's a whole team collective. Nobody
Okay,
is
check this
looking
out.
at it
Check this
and
out.
saying
Check this out.
the
Check this
Falcons are
out.
nice, and I mean the Falcons suck, but Terry's good. Nobody's saying that. They're saying the Falcons suck. When you turned on ESPN and all
That's
those
just like saying
sucking
about
ball
whatever.
places,
That's just like
Falcons.
saying you working in the goddamn warehouse, but over there in produce, they got all the shit goddamn went bad. The motherfucker then goddamn turned the refrigerator on. They gonna fire your ass. You don't
That
even
made
work in
no sense.
produce.
It made no sense.
That makes no
No,
damn sense, bro.
listen, it's
No,
more
once seen the
like
produce,
I'm working
it's
in
not
the
even another
factory and
department.
they shut the factory down for the guy who's responsible for hiring and firing. He hired a shit ton of felons and a bunch of the shit came up missing. My nigga, you get responsibility.
That's the thing we getting at about whatever. He didn't hire fucking goddamn Raheem. So why are you
Nigga,
holding him
you
to the
hired
win-loss
the
record?
players. You hired the players. The
The
players
players
are
been
the problem.
balling. The
Listen what I'm
players
saying.
been balling, bro.
What the
This
fuck been
year,
listen, what's our record over the last 5 years? Are they winning records or losing records? Are they winning
Did you
records or
have?
losing?
Did you
No.
have? Did
Are
you
they
have?
winning records, Big Will? Are they winning records or losing records?
You still going toward that
I
win-loss
don't
record?
get
They got nothing to do with Terry,
that's
bro.
about
That's the
football.
part.
If
That's,
you
players
lost,
that's the
who
part
you
you're not
brought
getting over, bro.
in
They got nothing to
played,
do with Terry.
and that's how you got the losing records. What the fuck are you talking about? The players that you brought in played good or bad and contributed to those
Bro,
win-loss.
you just had Bijan break a goddamn record last year. You had Drake London had 1,000-yard receiving. You had Mooney.
but do they
Mooney was
win?
3 yards.
What
Mooney
have
was
you
3
done
yards
for
away
me
from having
lately,
1,000-yard
Eddie?
receiving.
But do they
Come
win?
on, bro.
What
But
have
do they
you done
win?
for me lately, Eddie?
Yeah. I'm not understanding
Like,
where y'all argument coming from. I'm not
What
understanding.
was
Basically, no,
What was Terry
I'm not
basically
Fontenot's
understanding, bro.
record with the Saints?
a losing record in the
No,
Oh,
give me some
what?
numbers. Give me some numbers.
That's
I,
that's
I
not
don't
his
know
record.
off the top of my head.
That's not his record to take record though, because he was an assistant general
Yeah,
manager.
yeah.
Well, no, don't
That
do
was
that. Don't do that. I'm talking about where he was affiliated with the Saints.
he's reason.
But he didn't have any
that was
authority
Lumen.
with the
Lumen.
Saints.
That was Lumen.
So what catapulted him to get the job with the Falcons?
His scouting ability.
He scouted and he was a good numbers guy. Scouting and numbers.
Yeah, his scouting
Okay.
ability and Yeah, like Will said, he was under a GM that did a good job at keeping the books balanced. Because if you think about it, look how long the Saints went without having look how long they went being able to pay marquee players. So he must have been really good at balancing the books, the guy that he was mentoring under. So his scouting ability, and they said this guy gonna be good with the books. And that's
So
what he done well. He done did
and
his
that's
job.
transition to the Falcons, right?
And I'm pretty sure he'll do well if he get to hire his own coach. I'm pretty sure he'll find a good guy.
And that has transitioned into the Falcons, right?
That's right.
His performance. Now,
But it's still gonna be ridiculous.
also with that pedigree, he's been with Sean Payton and Drew Brees.
Yep.
Whether he brought him in or not, he was there. He was
He
in
was
the
there when they
rooms.
came in. Yeah, he was there when they came in.
Okay, so now they need to tap into that knowledge that he has also. He's already proven that his resume, as y'all just stated, what he did with New Orleans, he's transitioned that over here. Now they need to tap into the player part of it. I mean, the player coach.
Y'all don't know
part
about
of
business. So business don't look at what you did in the past. They look at what's going on.
The Skanks didn't really win like that though.
They
They
won
did.
4 in a row. They did won 4 in a row though.
The only
After
losing season
Carolina.
they had was Sean Payton's first 3 seasons. They were 7-9
No, but-
3 times straight. Then they went on a winning streak.
I'm talking
but we
about
need-
just the build up of the franchise.
See, that's the thing. We need to be able to do more than just make the playoffs. That's why.
we get
That's what I
need
think.
the playoff. Right now we need the
Yeah,
playoff.
Right now,
but
we need to see the playoffs, bro.
We ain't
we
even sniffing the
need to
playoff
see
right
the
now.
playoffs, y'all. But y'all missing it, bro. We want the playoffs because we think that's the first. Okay, it is. That's the first step to knowing we going in the right direction. I get it. But what about after that? We done been to the dance twice.
But you got to crawl before you walk, Blakberry. Get to the playoff first, then anything can happen.
We don't
We
know.
know-
We've been a baby. Hold on, wait a minute. We've been a baby. We've been a baby already.
Wow.
We got a baby. We ain't toddlers no more. We ain't teenagers no more. We old in the ass.
Man, we can't even. Man, we got to get
Come
to
on,
the playoffs, man. We got to build a strong winning tradition, and then our
Man,
presence
we
in
got to win.
the playoffs.
We got to win a damn championship. Fuck all that shit. Y'all talking.
You got
I
to
don't
get to the
give a-
championship, bro.
I don't give a fuck about making no first round or no second round. I want to see championship product. I need championship product.
There's a lot of stuff got to go right for you to win the championship, bro. You
Man,
can't
that come
you
with
gonna win the
experience,
championship,
man.
bro.
We
We
ain't got
been
no
championship. I need a championship product.
2016, we was up 28-3 and still lost the fucking game.
That's why you got to build
There's
it.
a lot of luck involved in championship.
It's a
bro.
lot
Come on,
of
bro.
luck.
Come on,
That was
bro.
the defense fault for giving that.
It was a
Man,
lot of luck
Ryan
that
did
day.
his part.
It was a lot of luck that day.
A lot.
Man,
My
that
best.
motherfucker Edelman caught the ball between his fucking leg while he on the ground. All this
Yep.
bullshit was happening. Come on, bro.
Because
It's
that's
luck
the
involved in
pedigree that they
championship.
built. That's the pedigree that we need in Atlanta.
Yeah, that don't quit. That Kirby
That don't
Smart
never
type
quit.
shit. That
As
don't
long as
quit.
that ball in the
Right.
air, I'm gonna catch it.
But we was too busy celebrating that fucking halftime like we won the Super Bowl
The
already,
defense.
and we let them boys come back.
What's up with you, John? What's happening? You on mute. You on mute. Oh shit. What happened to him?
Hey man, that 2016-2017 season was the best season I ever had. Going to the playoff games at the stadium, going to the Super Bowl, them were some good times, man. I want to get back to that, but I also remember how we fell at the end because of some things that we never cleaned up.
You seen what Christie put down there? The Saints declined all 5 years he been gone.
But who?
Right.
But who fault? But who fault this is of hiring these inexperienced coaches though? Who fault
They
it is,
didn't.
though?
Terry Hand's not on that.
I know that, but that's on Arthur Blank and Rich McKay.
That's
But
on Arthur Blank and
Rich
Rich McKay. That's who
and
that's
they
on.
untouchable.
And Rich McKay, know this what it was. If Bill Belichick would have came, Rich McKay would have been out the picture. And I feel like
Bill
Arthur Blank,
Belichick wanted too much power. They weren't never gonna give Bill Belichick that power to be GM. They weren't gonna give him
Man,
that.
a nigga with 6 Super Bowl rings,
I
you
don't
give him
give a
whatever
damn.
the
I
fuck
wouldn't
he
give it to
want.
him. I wouldn't give it to him because that
I
cripples you.
would.
Once
Well,
you get rid of your coach, that cripples
Then
you. Now
clearly,
you need a
then
coach
don't get up
and a
here.
GM.
Hey Will, hey Big Will. Then don't get up here talking about how you won't win the fucking Super Bowl when you could have had a Super Bowl winning coach in the building.
What Belichick doing right now in North
Listen,
Carolina?
listen,
How they look? How they
listen,
look?
listen
that's
what
a
I'm
different
saying,
ball
Will.
game right there, man.
Listen what
He
I'm
ain't
saying,
never,
Will.
never coached
Don't
in
tell
college.
me
How
you
they look?
won't win the Super Bowl when you
Hey,
pass
I
on
would
the
have
Super
loved
Bowl winning.
look. I would have loved to have Bill Belichick to be a coach here, but I'm not giving him the GM role too. I'm not doing that, bro.
Nah,
Listen,
he wasn't gonna do that.
and
He was gonna
don't
get his
tell
own
me
GM
you
That's
job.
what he
want to win
wanted.
the Super
That's what
Bowl.
he wanted.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up,
we
Big
can hear
John?
you.
Go ahead. What's how you doing, man? What you got on? Let me see. 3:30. I think I know you, but hey, good evening, gentlemen.
What's going
Let me
on?
give you that old Metamucil school take on this thing here. Cause see, we got shit. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, we got shit. Now, okay, well, I start off with the Belichick situation. I want somebody to tell me who in NFL history that's unemployed as a head coach got the resume of Bill Belichick.
Nobody.
Nobody.
And
Nobody.
even the ones
Nobody.
that's working, even the ones that were employed don't have that.
So this is the thing. He went to college because he really wanted to coach here. He went to college because he really wanted to coach here with the Falcons. And the man shadow just darkened everything in his path because he just that tough. All right. Now, people keep talking about, well, he couldn't win anything without Tom
Tom
Brady.
Brady.
Uh, who picked him?
He did.
Hello.
Who picked him? And even though it's just one pick,
Who coach?
that one pick was the pick of picks.
They
You can't,
forgot how
man. I
much
mean,
time
that
he
is
spent with They forgot how much time he spent with Tom Brady too, teaching them the defense and all this shit here. He spent a lot of
well,
time with
well,
Tom Brady.
well. He had good offensive coordinators. He had Charlie Weiss first. Then he had Josh McDaniel. Now, Belichick's coaching tree.
Hold on, let me finish talking. Let me finish talking, man. Y'all let my man finish talk.
Well, y'all can interject a little bit because see now, hey, if we gonna talk about it, I want to talk about it. Because see, thing is that one
Yeah,
thing about
long they don't
Belichick's
interrupt him. Let him talk. Yeah.
and man, I'm all right. I'm all right. Because hey, Blackberry tell you, we done been on some shows where man, look at here, we
Oh,
we be going at it in the We we Talk can get the Hawks wrestling. show or whatever. But at any rate, getting Yeah, we back can get to the it. wrestling. Okay. I was about to say that Belichick's coaching tree is as bad as what's his name? Oh man, I'm getting old. I'm forgetting these folk names. Jimmy Johnson's coaching tree down there in Dallas. Once the assistants left, they couldn't do nothing where they went. Romeo Cornell didn't do well. Charlie Weiss didn't do well, and neither did Josh McDaniels. But now Josh McDaniels is back up there in New England, which is helping that new quarterback they got. Okay, because he's an experienced offensive coordinator. Now, this segues into our situation because, all right, this game, the last game, the game before that, and the game before that, the other team did not beat us. We beat ourselves. We beat ourselves with mistakes, with an offensive coordinator that don't know nothing about the offense that he has here.
This is his first offense that he's designed and called. So everybody on this team is on the job training. The quarterback coach, and the offensive coordinator. Now we go to Raheem for hiring them folk. And then it does get to Arthur Blank to a certain extent because he was convinced to hire people that were inexperienced in doing anything with a football team. Now
Again.
I thought, I thought that when the man came out the booth, that it was going to be a good thing because he could get with his quarterback instead of them jokers talking over the headset and calling on the phone from upstairs to downstairs. He right there on the field. All right. He right down the field. So if anything goes wrong or he doesn't understand the play or whatever, you all can talk. Well, that turned out to be a lie because see, the blind leading the blind, everybody gonna fall in the hole. And guess what they doing to us? Dragging us into the hole with them. We in the hole with them because your defense. Now, regardless of what they did this past week, by giving up 400 and some yards, every team does that. But we weren't blown out. That we were not. We lost 30 to 27. We left 50 points on the field. 50 points. I post a drive chart every week to let everybody see what the offense did as far as scoring and as far as yards, as far as time coming off of the clock. And see, when your offense doesn't allow the defense time enough to get or swallow a Gatorade before they have to go back to work, you don't. That means you don't get a chance to look at the surface tablet. You don't get a chance to take a look what was going on. What you did wrong, what you did right on defense. Okay, because we are still top 10 in defense right now, as far as scores and as far as yardage given up. Because there are other teams that give up big yardage from time to time. Shoot,
We 14th
man.
overall, OG, in defense.
Okay, and we 15. All right, and I guess that 400-yard game made us fall to halfway. Where were we last year about this time? Year before that. We were in the bottom. We were in the bottom tier last year.
Bottom 10
Okay.
and the bottom 10.
Yeah, we were in the yeah. So and the thing is, your offense keeps throwing the defense out there on the field with no rest, no recuperation. And by the time the fourth quarter or overtime unfortunately comes, they dog tired because that defense, if you've been watching, them Joker put it all on the field. I mean, uh, and they were tearing that boy up Sunday. They were tearing him up. He kept coming back. Now, Penix does have some fault in this. He does have some fault in it, but just by being young. Plus the fact, everybody is telling me, okay, well, he can run, but he don't want to run because he don't want to get hurt. Son, when I signed you as my quarterback, I want all of you. Whether you look, if you can run, you're gonna have to run. If you need to stand in the pocket, you have to stand in the pocket. But there are no offensive lines out there in the NFL. The closest would be Philadelphia, which guarantees you a shield of steel in front of you that nobody is going to get past you. No, them offensive line like Dallas had, uh, Washington had, things of that sort. Them lines gone because everybody want to run the West Coast offense with that zone blocking scheme where the offensive lineman can move or whatever instead of having some tractor trailer trucks. Every time them joker forward, it's black smoke coming out there. Them days gone. They don't want those
Yeah.
type of people. I want them. I want a fullback in the backfield to help Bijan out, to help Tyler Algier out, not a converted tight end. But these jokers want these tight ends and stuff because they were saying that you remember a few years back they were saying that the running game was dead. That they wasn't paying running backs like they used to because you remember
Right.
might be before you guys' time, but I remember back in
Allegedly.
the 70s, 80s, and 90s. the running back and the
Can I
quarterback
interject a little bit?
were the top people who were getting the big money when they would pay them straight out of college. Okay, running back getting
Hey,
$100
John, can
million,
I ask you a question?
a quarterback
John,
getting $100 million on a great
John,
big
Let,
he must
signing
have
let
his
bonus,
me
things
let
of
me
that
headphone
sort.
out.
interject.
He
Let me
got
It
his
was
interject real
those
he
quick,
two
got his
man.
positions used to
headphone
do
out.
it. But when the
He
market
got his
changed and they found
Mike
that
headphones
running
check, Mike
backs
out of
check.
weren't
here.
durable for no more than about 2 or 3
I don't
years,
think he can hear.
they
I don't
stopped
think
I don't
paying
think
them.
he can
He,
either,
he got a
So
Will.
good
the
I think he
phone.
got
fullback
his
went away and the
his
running back went
earphone
away,
out
and they
his
said, "Well, I
ear.
can get a running back every year. I don't need to commit to no running back like I
Just
do a
let him finish.
quarterback."
Just let him
Yeah.
finish.
But
Well, I don't know if he's
I'm just
gonna ever
saying
finish.
this is just real frustrating right now.
He got
And
that
it's
same
real
disease I got, the
unfortunate
old man
Hold on,
disease.
man.
because
Hold on, man.
this offensive coordinator is the reason that we're in this predicament that we're in right now. It's the offensive coordinator, man. And uh, with sprinkled
Hey,
in with a few mistakes
somebody
that
turn
we
their
make,
camera on and point to
not
your ears.
executing, not being, not doing what they supposed to do.
I'm in a
John, can you hear
compromised
us?
but
Man,
I'm in a compromised
because
position right now. I can't turn my
and,
camera
and
on,
for
man.
those of
Can you?
you who
Mike,
don't
I
like
can't.
he
Madden,
can't
I'm
he
just
can't
gonna
hear,
I
tell
bro.
you.
can't incriminate myself.
Look here.
John, can you
Yeah,
hear?
me
Every
either,
time the
Can you
Falcons
Blackberry.
hear
At
lose to a
John?
least
team, I go on
he'll
Madden
know that
and beat the
he'll know that
snot out
we're
of the
trying
team we
to
just lost to just to
indicate
make
to him that
myself feel better.
he can't hear
Hey,
You
us.
know, I
send him
said,
a
look,
message in the
I
private
can
chat.
do
Send him
better
a
than
message in the
y'all.
private chat.
I can do better than y'all. And
Hey,
I've
hey,
been
John.
retired for doggone.
John.
You can't hear Blackberry.
No,
No, you
we
can't hear.
can you hear us? Can you
Oh,
hear
oh,
us?
oh, I'm sorry. I'm just talking. I must be talking over folk.
Are you good?
Man, I can't hear
You
No,
y'all.
no,
good?
I
no.
don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, you
I
trying to
can't
get
hear
your
y'all.
attention, bro.
But I shut up. I'll go out and come back in.
No,
Are you
no,
good?
we can hear
They
you.
just Swan wanted to interject, ask you a
Yeah, I
question.
wanted to ask him a question. I'm gonna let him come back in. I was trying to get where he was going, and Will, I know you was trying to interject, Big Will,
Yeah.
but I was trying to see if he was making a case for Belichick here. That's what I was trying to, because he touched on that, then he seemed to went away from it, man.
What you say? What you say? He popping back in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm
back
Yeah,
here.
he
now.
back.
I'm
He
back.
back in now.
I
You
don't
got
know
you got
what
your earpiece
happened,
in? You
man.
got your
It's
earpiece in, John?
say what now?
You got your earpiece in?
No. I'm on the phone. But see what happens, what I saw happen on your stream, it clicked off and it just went to where I couldn't hear anything. So
Oh, we can
it
hear
might
you.
be
You
where
was
I'm at.
clear. You was good, bro. We
Me,
was
it just
enjoying your take, man.
me and Red Swan just wanted to interject a little bit.
Oh,
Go
no
Go
ahead,
problem.
Swan.
ahead, Big
Come on.
Will. Go
Go
ahead, Big Will.
Oh, it's starting to mess up.
We're breaking up. We're broke up. Hey, so John, this is what I wanted to ask. I know when you came in, you gave us a little bit on Belichick. Now, were you making a case that maybe we should look at Belichick?
We see, we still should. That's what I'm saying. We still should. Now, I hear you guys when you say that you don't want him to come in because he's gonna take over and get rid of everything. And the question I got to ask, and this is a serious question, there's no snow, slight, or nothing on anybody. Has what we've been doing working?
No, and so I can answer
Been
your
doing
question
what Terry
directly
been doing
without
been
any.
working.
Yeah, I can answer your question directly without any hesitation. But I think part of that too is we hired Dan Quinn. We made him a first time NFL head coach. We hired Arthur Smith. We made him a first time NFL head coach. We hired Raheem Morris, a retread who had been here, was an interim with us, and didn't have a good history even in his tenure with Tampa Bay. So what I think we've had is unproven head coaches. I think that's largely the argument that anybody would make for Bill Belichick would argue he's the most decorated NFL head coach in history. Not so fast, my friend. Not every place that he has been. As Coach, what's his name would say. on ESPN. I can't remember his last name now. Y'all know the old Cortez,
Okay.
Leo Cortez. Yeah. I looked at just quickly Belichick's tenure and his playoff run. I think
Mm-hmm.
19 of his 20, let's see, he had 5 with Cleveland. He had 22, I think, with New England. I think
Mm-hmm.
19 of those years were playoff years, and he's been to the playoffs twice without Tom Brady.
Okay.
Somebody that I have more respect for as a potential stabilizer. Because now I do agree with you, and I believe Bill Belichick would be considered a stabilizer. I think that our next head coach hire needs to be somebody to come in and stabilize this organization, not just the coaching staff, this organization. And I'm gonna try to be quick with this so Will and others can jump in. I don't know how much stabilization, how much control anybody's gonna have with John McKay there. That's a sidebar discussion because that's a problem for us here in Atlanta. But I think Mike McCarthy, nobody has the Super Bowl record that Bill Belichick has. So to even start that argument, you lose if you try to put anybody up against Bill Belichick. So I'm not talking about Super Bowls because I also think that it's partly unfair to say Belichick is this great Super Bowl winning head coach when he has not won one minus Tom Brady. However,
Well,
Tom Brady has won one minus Bill Belichick. So that's an argument that cannot be decided. That egg is cracked and you can't put it back in the shell. The only thing that I would say that I would give argument to is that if you want to prove which one can do it without the other, Brady proved it, Belichick has not. So, but I don't think that we're talking Super Bowls for the Falcons yet. We need to establish a culture here. We need to develop winning ways, and we need somebody above all to develop our quarterback. Mike McCarthy checks all of those boxes.
now
I
let
like
me.
Mike McCarthy.
I
He's
need
younger
to.
and he's
Right.
available.
Okay,
But
I
check this
need
out.
to rebut,
Talk to me.
if I may. Again, I got to go back. Who picked Tom Brady?
Bill
See
Polian.
that? And no.
Yeah.
Bill
It
Polian.
was It was Bill Polian along with Belichick
But
that picked
before you
that
said
man.
Bill Belichick alone, until I introduced Bill Polian. So
Okay,
Bill,
well, my thing is that they couldn't do it outside of each other.
exactly. He was a
They
GM.
couldn't do it. So this is the thing. Once a pick, cause just like Raheem Morris, he had to get with Arthur Blank to
Hmm.
be convinced to even pick Michael Penix. He had to get with Arthur Blank, he
Absolutely.
had to get with Terry Fontenot. So when the quarterback pick comes up, all parties involved, mentioned or unmentioned, they included in it.
Yep.
It's not like there's any evidence that he said don't pick him, and they picked him in the 6th round. Okay, and this is the operative point. Yes, Tom Brady won a Super Bowl outside of Bill Belichick, but Tom Brady as quarterback has zero responsibilities for the makeup of the team versus Bill Belichick as the head coach. Okay,
Well, maybe
so
we should go hire Tom Brady to be the
well
damn
now,
offensive coordinator.
All right, let me
but
let,
Maybe
but
we
let,
but
need
let me
to,
now
jump in
maybe
there a
we
that
little
need
bit.
to
is
be calling old Tommy boy.
Let
see
me
that
jump in there a
is
little
a
bit.
good point because see Matt Shaw is still hanging around here. See
Check,
Matt
check this
I
out
don't
Shaw.
though.
think I don't think our dire need is on the defensive side of the ball. I think if we get a good play caller and quarterback developer, we can do just fine as an organization with Jeff Ulbrich in place. Bill
Well, see
Belichick can't do nothing
that's
for
why I
our
call
offense.
Matt Shaw. That's why I said
Yeah.
Matt Shaw.
Yep.
That's why I said Matt
Now,
Shaw.
now,
And
can y'all hear me?
and
Yes,
one
sir.
one more
Yes, sir.
thing.
All
One more
right,
thing.
so
One more thing. Okay, gentlemen, let me tell you something. The only way that you get to a Super Bowl is to win in the regular season. The
Yes,
regular
sir.
season, the regular season is a 17 game elimination tournament that
Mm-hmm.
qualifies you for the playoffs. You got 17 games to show whether you are good enough to go to the playoffs. All right. Once you get there, see, Blackberry stated something earlier that I am 100% behind. Championships. Shoot for the moon. You might end up in a cloud, but you shooting for the moon because there is no team that has ever existed that knew that the makeup that they had, that the players that they had was going to get them to a Super Bowl. Nobody. We got caught by surprise in 2016. We got caught by the surprise in 1998 when we went 14-2 in 1998. Man, did those of you who were here that are on the panel that were here, man, there was a feeling in this city that I had never felt before. The Falcons just couldn't lose every week. The Falcons were beating somebody, no matter who it was. And when they beat San Francisco 2 times out of 3 that year, especially when
Beat
they
the
had to meet
brakes
them
off of 'em.
again in the well, they lost the first one in San Francisco because I think that was the first game.
Yeah, the one in Atlanta, they beat the brakes off of 'em.
Yeah, they beat them up. The Falcons beat them up. Okay, then San Francisco had to come back to Atlanta and we beat them again. Then we went to Minnesota. Okay, and the thing was we didn't know how good this team was until we found out. They didn't know. Nobody knew.
I think that second championship Kansas City team was the poll favorite from week one to the Super Bowl win. I think nobody doubted that they had
Yeah,
what
it
it
was.
took from the coaches to the personnel to the players to the quarterback to the defense. Nobody thought or was caught off guard that they were the number one team ranked from week one until they hoisted Lombardi that second time.
But I'm talking about that first time they went. This
Oh,
is
you
what I'm
say the
saying. I'm
first
talking about
time.
the
You say
first
first time.
time,
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
first
yeah, yeah. I
time
agree. I agree.
teams go. The first
Yeah,
time teams go, they
I
don't
agree.
know.
I
They don't
agree.
know.
Because
So,
remember the All-Star team that Philadelphia say they had and they
mm-hmm,
floundered? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
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 See, that's the
Everybody
thing.
thought, oh, they couldn't lose and they
Right,
couldn't win. Yeah.
right, right. And the thing is that when you go, whatever it was that you built in the off season, whatever changes that you made during the regular season, you got to ride that horse till the wheels fall off or
Yes,
the
sir.
legs buckle up under. You know, and
Yep.
and that's that's where your coaching staff, your players, because see, once you get into that Super Bowl, you're just about evenly matched. You're just about evenly matched in a lot of cases, except for that 15-year run that the NFC had over the AFC. Because see, man, the reason why the NFC was killing the AFC, they were killing them on the line of scrimmage. They were killing them on the line of scrimmage. I mean, I remember Thurman Thomas in Buffalo. They were playing against the New York Giants. That first one, he they couldn't get through. He couldn't run. They were killing him right there on the line of scrimmage. Same thing with Dallas. Same thing with New York. Same thing with Washington. You know, and when those NFC coaches started going over to the AFC, first thing they did, they corrected that offensive and defensive line. Said, are we going to be mean as the
Hey,
I,
Blackberry. I know he
I
breaking up, but I
don't mean
wanted
to
to say this
dominate
to
the
y'all real
conversation
quick
or
when
nothing.
John's coming back in, and not to highlight another show, but did y'all see the interview that Michael Turner and Ovid McGailey did with Dr. Chow?
No, I didn't.
No, no.
Okay. Y'all
Them
know they
pick.
got a pod. Y'all know they got a pod on
Yeah,
Bottom Line.
yeah,
Go check that
No.
out,
yeah.
man. It was very, very enlightening to me on a number of levels. They discussed Penix and what he saw. He said without being able to what does the doctor do? Examine him himself. He can only go
Mm-hmm.
off of his medical history. He was out in with the Chargers with it's a quarterback name, played all them years that they always compare Matt to. Um,
Rivers,
Rivers
Rivers,
with Rivers, and he was out there with LT Michael Turner before he came to us.
Rivers
Mm-hmm.
and Breeze.
So he talked about, he said he actually, it looks like it's a PCL to him.
Instead of an
And
ACL.
yes, instead of an ACL. Also, Michael Turner and Ovi said that they heard that Penix was trying to go back into the game on Sunday and they wouldn't let him. And the doctor also said that this is what happens. And he pointed to Purdy out in San Francisco, when even a player and not just a team rushes a player back from injury. He said the bone bruise is aggravated by any type of punishment or hit that he takes on it. But he said until the next um opinion comes out, obviously he can't make a medical determination. He said, but
Mm-hmm.
from him looking at it, the way Penix went down, what it looked like from what he saw, he said, and he did the thing with his hand where he said the difference between an ACL and a PCL. He said the PCL looks like it was stretched. He thinks that, and the recovery time is a lot shorter for the PCL than the ACL. He said, but the PCL may have aggravated the ACL and they may need to go in and clean it up and operate on it. He said, but he didn't see any reason why he can't be ready to go with several months rest, trying to point to the beginning of next season. It
Mm.
was real
Okay.
interesting. He talked about how Brock Purdy, you saw him come back that next week. He re-injured that turf toe, and then it cost him 6 weeks. Whereas he said if they had arrested him maybe 2 to 3 weeks, he could have been fine. So you don't want to do that, which made me start to wonder. And I think what Michael Turner and Old Bailey was trying to get at, did they try to rush this damn boy back? And if that's the case, Raheem trying to save his own damn
Did they try
job.
to did they
Yeah.
It's
try
over
to
for
rush Michael
Raheem.
Penix back?
Yes, from that bone bruise in San Francisco. It was the
Hmm.
same knee. And that's what the doctor Acho was saying.
Hmm.
But
Well,
listen, he gave a lot of he talked real in depth about what the
I'm gonna go look
doctors
at
do.
that. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
look at
John,
that.
it's a great watch. He went
Yeah.
real in depth about what the doctors do when they confer with the GM and with the team. He said we can medically rule a player out. He
Mm-hmm.
said, but it's a lot of steps before a doctor will take that stance. And he danced around the political side of a team needing to work with their fan base, needing to coaches needing to have a particular player out there. And he said, Michael, if you don't mind, can I use you? Burner told him, go ahead. He talked about that year that they went deep into the playoffs and LT was there. LT got hurt, and it was the year before Michael was in his contract year. And he said he wanted to play. He had a shoulder injury. And he said he told him that the decision is yours. You could play. He said, we could put a brace on it. He said a running back needs his legs. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
his whole body, but the knees is more important to a running back. He said if it had been a knee injury of the degree that we saw your shoulder, I would have ruled you out, regardless of whether you was trying to get your big payday, whether the team needed you to back LT up, who had some nagging injuries all year. He said, I would have ruled you out. He said, but because it was your shoulder, and Michael Turner said, yeah. He said, I left the training room, I went out, me and my agent talked, and he said, you remember what you told the doctors and the training staff when you came back? He said, yep, I'm gonna finish out the season. Because it was money involved. He felt like he wanted to be there for his team. And he says it turns out that was the right decision because Ogie was doing the symbol with his fingers like, you got that money. He said, yeah, because LT went down. He became the premier running back for them when they went on a playoff run, and it earned him a paycheck here with Atlanta. But if he would have checked out right then and there and got that surgery, they would have had to look to somebody else. And he said the other thing that it does, it gives your agent firepower when you go into negotiations and a team is looking to pick you up. They can show you those medical records and say he fought through this injury that we never made public. And they know they got a
Man,
dog.
now that's
Now
a
Yeah,
Penix
you
dice
tried
know,
to
roll
take the
there, Jack.
field. Penix tried to take the field. But did
That's
they
a
force
dice
him
roll.
back early, Blackberry, is the question.
Mm.
this the thing. When you have an organization structure like ours, where ownership wants their piece of the control, GM has barely any control when it comes to that, and
That's a fact.
your head coach is has to ask, well, should I to
Arrogant.
ownership and management. See, when you got that kind of structure, who knows what's going to be taken into account. See,
Yep.
it's different. It's different when it was New England and Belichick, or when it's or when it's Kansas City
Because
with
he went right to Robert Kraft.
with
Point
Andy
blank
Reid.
period.
It point blank period. And Andy Reid, he can make the call himself. He don't have to ask nobody nothing.
Yep.
See, with Raheem, we don't know if Raheem can make the call or if he got to go make a call to see if he can make the call. So when we got that's always going to continue to be a problem that continues to rear its ugly head when it
Yep.
comes to players getting hurt and playing hurt, when it comes to extending contracts, when it comes to giving players certain players enough opportunities in the game to touch the ball. Why it made no sense to me why Tyler Algier was barely getting any use and you didn't even trade him.
On that 4th and 1, too. On that 4th and 1, just even
He,
this affecting play call, they had no reason running Bijan on that 4th and 1 play. No
and,
reason.
and
We did the
well,
same thing
Who
well,
last
see
year in
that's
games.
that's the incompetence of the offensive coordinator. But what
Yeah,
I'm speaking on
that's definitely
is
on
in
him.
a general sense.
Or getting something back for him. I know what you
In,
mean,
in a in
Blackberry.
a general
Yeah.
yeah, in a general sense, you barely used them and you
And
didn't even
implicated,
trade them.
too.
Well,
So you
and
should
on
have been
top of
using them.
now, and on top of that, okay, now I'm just gonna ask this question. I'm just gonna ask this question. Did the Falcons really need Bijan when they got him?
No.
No, it
No.
was a
No,
luxury
No,
pick.
they
No,
no.
didn't
sir.
need
Waste
them.
of pick.
No. Not
Because
at pick number 8. No, sir.
you put 1,000 yard, you got 1,000 yard rusher, okay, that you just demoted because you
Hmm.
got Bijan. You just demoted the man. Now I give all kudos to Algier for
Boy.
when he goes out there and he
Boy.
runs like the police after him. I
Hey,
give him
John.
all
John.
kudos.
John, I love the question you just raised. Let me tell you why I think that only a certain few coordinators are going to be able to maximize the talent that we have on this team. Right now, we don't even have a number 2 or 3 wide receiver, and they can't determine how to pass the ball and run the ball. They can't determine how to get Bijan adequate touches and Drake London adequate touches and Tyler Algier. Now, just imagine for a lesser coordinator. Number one, when you have a running back that you take in Bijan, you look like a fool if you ain't utilizing him. But if you take a quarterback who only 2 quarterbacks in the last 2 years of their college career threw for over 4,500, Patrick Mahomes, and you know who the other one was? Michael Penix.
Mm-hmm.
who can throw the ball at a clip like that, but the majority of what you want him to do is turn around and hand it off to Bijan. So at some point, you either got to make them work together, make that work, or say, I don't need both of these at a high level. It's stupid to me, man. Now,
Well,
yeah, go ahead. It's a good
now
problem to have, but if you put it in the wrong hands, it's going to frustrate you. And that's what we got right now, a
and
frustrated offense.
I agree with you 100% because okay, let's get and I just want to take a minute here. I don't know how much time I got, but I don't want to dominate everything because you
My
guys.
bad, too. I'm a hush, man.
Oh no, hey man, I'm enjoying the interaction. Cause hey, Blackberry, you know how we do. we don't
Yes,
we
sir.
don't get this kind of shot on that other program.
Oh, hell no.
but thanks anyway. But okay, we gonna talk about offensive coordinators for just a second. Matt Ryan, arguably one of the best quarterbacks to ever play for the Atlanta Falcons. Some people think that he is. I got a favorite, and it ain't him because I used to have my foot in Matt Ryan's behind for not doing certain things himself. But
Yeah.
to talk about Matt Ryan, when he came here, he had Mike Mularkey as his offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
He brought Matt Ryan and went ABC 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep.
When the man, you take the ball, get the ball from the center, you look. When the man shows you his number, throw it to him if he open. All right. Brought Matt Ryan along, okay, to where when Kyle Shanahan came here, Kyle Shanahan had his foot in Matt Ryan's behind saying, you can be much better. Now, you
Yeah.
remember in
Step it up.
2015, they were going round and round because Matt Ryan had
Yeah.
been used to audible and Kyle Shanahan didn't want him to audible. They worked it out where Matt Ryan could audible, but
Yep.
he kept pushing Matt Ryan. He pushed Matt Ryan
I
so much
remember that.
so that in 2016, he finally went to quarterback camp. All right. When he went to quarterback camp, came back, played for the Falcons in 2016, we went to the Super Bowl. Matt
Yep.
Ryan was MVP.
VP.
His quarterback rating went up 20 points over 2015. Okay, this was the same man that thought that he had accomplished everything, and the Falcons were coddling him. They were
Yep.
stroking him. They were saying, Matt, you this, Matt, you that. First thing, the problem I had with Matt Ryan, he wouldn't run. Wide open field in front of him. He's standing
Yeah.
back there trying to throw, and he would lob one of them scuds, and it was just like that meme they used to put up there in the other groups and stuff, where they had Stevie Wonder head on Matt Ryan body, said Julio out there somewhere. And that's all Matt Ryan used to do, just fling the ball up there, try to find Julio.
Yep.
But he threw touchdowns to 13 different receivers in that
I remember
particular
that.
year
I remember that.
because
Yep.
of what Kyle Shanahan, an experienced offensive coordinator, did with him.
Yeah.
The Falcons' problem on offense is real easy to solve
Yeah.
because they are requiring Penix to
To do too
throw
much.
10 and 20-yard passes with people covering them. That it's
Yeah.
either two people, the wide receivers, when they go into that 4 wide receiver, 5 wide receiver set,
Yeah.
two of them going to the outside left, three of them going to the outside right. If you
Yep.
would look at a game chart for the past
They're
four
not
games,
challenging him,
you would
John.
have
He
no
does not throw
completions
to the
in the
middle of
middle
the
of the
field.
field. People
Yeah,
are
they're not
constantly
challenging him.
saying the middle of the field is wide open. Why
Yep.
can't you drag a tight end right off the line of scrimmage when the linebackers vacate 10 yards of space?
That's a
Because
damn good
all I
point,
want to
man.
do is get 5 yards, whether it be run, pass, or whatever, on first down. Then second and third down, you don't have to get but 5 more. 2 yards this way, 3 yards that way, whichever way you want to do it. And
He
you
making an
suck
excellent
people
point,
up,
Will.
then you bomb them. Then on top of that, your quarterback coach needs to teach Michael Penix that you don't have to, man, it's just like Michael Penix is a fastball pitcher in the major
Yep.
leagues
Yep.
because he throws with every ounce of strength every time he launches the
Like
ball.
Vic. Like
Okay,
Vic was guilty of
you
that.
are supposed. This is your job as a quarterback coach, as an offensive coordinator. Because I
Got to learn
remember
to put
what
some touch
Bill
on it.
Walsh did with Joe Montana when Jerry Rice came, when John Taylor was there. He had those jokers set up to where the West Coast offense just couldn't be stopped because the defenses at the time couldn't keep up. When they
Yeah,
changed the rule that you couldn't mug the receivers from the line of scrimmage all the way down the field and that you had to have that
yep.
5 yard chuck zone. Oh, that's when the slant
It was
came
over
in.
with. Yep.
You can still do the same thing now. Your offensive coordinator is supposed to be able to look at what's happening and adjust and change on the fly. Practice
Yeah.
this stuff. But this, I'm a retired post office worker.
Okay.
I ain't coached no football team. But I know better than this stupid mess that he doing. And that's
Yeah.
what really disturbs me because they paying these jokers millions of dollars and they
Yep.
can't do no better than this.
Yep.
Hey,
I,
What
I
yo,
we
mean,
can
it's
see
John.
just
with our own
frustrating. I
eyes.
say,
Go
good
ahead. Go
grief,
ahead.
man,
Oh
what are
hell
you
no.
people doing?
Hey,
He can't
John.
hear
Only
us, so
thing I
you
can
got to jump
figure,
in.
this was
That
the buddy buddy
that
situation.
actually requires
All right, when I get a head
your
coaching
head
job,
coach having
Zach,
competence.
you gonna come with me? You want to go? Come on, man, come on.
Let's go.
Just
Go
like
ahead, quick.
picking basketball.
Yeah.
I of folk you don't know. Hey man, you want to run? You want to run? Come on, man. You gonna run with me? All right. And y'all get out there and you find
Yep.
out you picked the worst damn team you could possibly doggone pick.
You
That's
want
what it
with him,
feels
ain't it?
like to me.
Yeah.
That
I mean, quick.
that requires your
Look at
head
the
coach
boy.
actually
Uh
having
Yeah.
oh,
competence
man.
to not
I
let
can't hear
that
y'all.
shit
I just
go
been
on the
talking.
field.
I can't hear y'all.
John, we've been following you. You
William,
all
you should
right,
have
bro?
waved at me, told me to shut up so other people can talk. Let me go out and come back in, man. I'm
There you
sorry.
go. You know?
Go ahead, G. We got you now.
That actually requires competence from your head coach to say, hey, yo, bro, that's some bullshit. We're not calling that. Timeout or nah, yo. Pull these guys, get them in the huddle, and like, we don't have that.
We don't.
Like,
Uh,
and that's what's killing us. Like, you can have fucking you can have the Toon Squad out there coaching if you, as your OC. But if your fucking head coach is dumber than Tweety Bird, then you're just gonna fucking suck.
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And I ain't gonna cut y'all out. Ever since we lost that Miami game, I say the season is over with. I'm gonna face in this team. And the
You
body language
did. You
the,
did.
bo- the body language tell you the players not communicating. I mean the defense is tired, but
Y'all know one of the things that I don't like, and I noticed for the first time this Sunday, and I say either Raheem is the smartest head coach in
no,
the
he's a dummy.
NFL or he's the dumbest head coach. That fool don't even have a play sheet on the sideline. So
No,
you telling
no.
me he got the offensive play sheet, the offensive playbook, and the defensive playbook so locked in his head, he don't even have to look at it sometime to refer to.
Man,
He
listen,
don't have to
listen.
look at it.
Listen, that Monday night game when they zoomed the camera on Raheem, I was in the sky. I said, "Oh hell no, man! They get to fire this dude. This dude was not even engaged with the player. This man looked up in the sky when the camera zoomed in on the hat. I think they showed him it was 10 players on the field instead of having 11. We was like shut down on the player. I said, bro, there's no way this man should have a down job. This man was looking in the sky. He wouldn't even like engage with the players and nothing. I'm like, why this man got a job?
He don't never look at no play sheet. So what I'm saying is, and that's real complex. So the thing that I don't see anything wrong with him giving the responsibility to his coordinators to call their game. Okay, as long as it's working. We saw him do that last year with Jimmy Lake. Look at what that caused us. He terminated Jimmy Lake. Great. We got Jeff Ulbrich out of it. He's letting we can look at this defense this year and we know that Jeff Ulbrich is running that. That's fine. That's fine. We also know that Zach Robinson is running the offensive play calling. Like you said, John, that's on the coordinator. Raheem is giving him too much flexibility and not getting in his ass. Like William Amy just said, when it ain't working, it's your job to say, I don't agree with that play call. I think that was, oh, hell no, G, that's what he said. When it ain't working, he is. before it get out there on the field, you supposed to know what was just called and say, no, change that. How can he change it when he don't even have the damn? When I saw that he don't have a call sheet in his hand. Some coaches will have it on a belt around their waist, and some of them carry it in their hand. Look at Raheem the next time, y'all. He don't even have one. Now, he either such a genius that he got every play, offensively and defensively, locked in his brain, and he might. He might. We know he has a history on both sides of the ball, but I just don't like the fact that I can't see him at least referring to the sheet. Like, okay, what is that calling in? Let me see that play on my sheet and see what we finna do. I don't like that shit there now. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't like that, man.
Man, this man don't need to have an identity. You see Todd Bowles with a down playbook. Every head coach,
Absolutely.
every 31 teams have a play sheet ready, calling the plays, adjusting the game, calling timeouts, engaging with the play. You see Raheem just trying. Then when he called a timeout, Carolina ain't had no down timeout. You call a down timeout. What the hell you calling a timeout for? They ain't had none. You giving them opportunity to make adjustments. That's the things I be talking about, the little simple things, man. He got to go. I don't care. We win or lose. He has to go against New Orleans Saints game.
Yeah, he
I
got to
mean,
go, man.
he got to go, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
listen, right?
go
This
ahead. Go ahead.
this guy, listen, man. I've been saying this shit since we throwed him away from the fucking interim head coach spot that we gave him, and he fumbled the fucking bag.
Yeah, that pandemic, yeah.
This guy is trash. Like, and on this show, about a month back, I had a whole damn 2-hour debate with people saying the exact question I'm finna ask y'all. Point to me anything in Raheem Morris coaching history that says he is capable of getting this shit done.
I was excited that I thought he would bring some of what we saw under Sean McVay with the Rams here. That's my answer. I'm quick.
Listen,
Y'all hit it. That's what I was excited about.
listen.
That's it.
Look, it's easy to go in there and coach Hall of Fame players. Aaron Donald,
Yeah, Aaron Donald.
like,
Yeah,
it's easy to go in, like, you
Matt
don't have
Stafford.
to fucking coach them.
Yeah,
They're damn near Michael Jordan's on Space Jam. They're
get
player
out the way
coaches.
and let them play.
Yeah, like you get the fuck out the way and let him do him. He's gonna put us in the right position to get this shit done. Raheem Morris, what has he ever done anywhere besides walking the place and hey babe, I need the what you think on these curtains? Where should we put the couch? How should the
Damn it,
rug,
G. That
like,
bad? He can help his wife decorate the house?
listen what I'm
Damn
saying?
it, G.
No,
Damn it.
listen what I'm saying. He is the equivalent of the wife.
Blackberry.
He is
Blackberry.
the
G said he a
equivalent
home
of,
decorator, Blackberry.
listen,
That,
he
that
is
damn
the
about whatever.
equivalent.
He'll say anything out of his damn mouth. He don't
Listen,
give a fuck. He'll
Raheem
say
Morris
anything.
is the equivalent to the wife who McVay asks, yo, what you think about these curtains? What you think about this rug? How should we paint the house? That's who Raheem was. He was the girl who you're asking. Like, he went into LA into a ready-made championship. Nigga, all you gotta do is not fuck it up, and we'll walk in this motherfucker undefeated and win it all.
Man,
Okay, this the thing, y'all. This thing. We understand that. That ship sailed, right? That ship sailed the day your owner and your president said he got the job. That shit, it is what it is.
Yeah, but my thing is this.
But wait a minute. But this the thing. We watching shit unfold right now that most of us said was going to unfold, right?
Yep.
So I'm not a professional at hiring and scouting coaches and players. I'm not a professional at that. But the Falcons have professionals that do that. Y'all not professionals at that. But the Falcons have professionals at that. If what we're watching unfold is what we all predicted what was going to happen based off of the homework that most of us did and based off of what we already know, who should be held accountable for making these moves?
Rich McKay.
Rich McKay.
Rich McKay, man. And
and
Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank.
Arthur Blank, because Arthur Blank told everybody a bold-faced ass lie straight to the damn camera that Rich McKay was not involved in
Nah.
Falcons operations.
Yeah.
He told us a bold-faced fucking lie. Because if that's the case, then I shouldn't be seeing Rich McKay doing interviews about the Falcons. I shouldn't see Rich McKay doing events that got something to do with the Falcons. I shouldn't see Rich McKay taking on any kind of media that got to do with the Falcons. That ain't the case, though, is it? We see Rich McKay answering questions from media about the Falcons. So it was a lie.
Yeah.
It was a bold-faced lie.
He's still in
Now,
there, Blackberry.
hey,
He's
now,
still in there. He's still in there.
okay, now I'm gonna talk, and if I get to talking, y'all, somebody wave and tell me to shut up, because see, I don't want to be talking over nobody, man. And the thing is, I don't know what's going on, but
I didn't know what was going on. I was on the road on the way to the house, so my shit was going, my reception was going in and out. I ain't know who was talking half the time.
right. And I would be trying to see if I'm talking or somebody else is talking, because I don't want to talk over nobody,
But you
man.
good. Go ahead.
No, John, you
We
was
good.
spitting good game, man. You was spitting good game. We were listening.
Yeah, we listen
Well,
when an OG talk, we listen.
Well, no problem, but I believe in fair use. I'm visiting. Hey, you remember when you and Winston got? I said, look, I'm visiting. I am a visitor. I respect the house I come in. I ain't gonna smoke, drink, or dump nothing while I'm in your house. I'll hold it till I get home. That's the way we do. But okay, now. Blakberry and panel, when they fired Arthur Smith and had that press conference without Terry or the new president of the Atlanta Falcons there, that was the worst, most embarrassing thing I've ever seen, because everybody else saw that mess. And everybody to a man that was in that press corps, where's Terry? That's what they were asking.
That question.
Because he's supposed to be the general manager. All right? He's supposed to be the general manager. Okay. Then this man that's president, Greg Beatles, this man was a gopher and worked his way all the way up to be president, and he wasn't there. So when they asked Arthur Blank and them, said, hey, where Terry at? We want to talk to Terry. Well, Terry, see, it's a real deep transition when a coach and coaching staff is fired, and Terry is there back there with them, because some of them back there crying. He's soothing them and trying to make sure that they transition well into the world of unemployment and all that. I said, man, if y'all don't get off my damn TV talking that mess,
that bull jive.
And then when they hired Raheem, it was Raheem, Terry, and Fontenot. Arthur Blank wasn't there. Rich McKay wasn't there. And that's where the lie started, like y'all said, because they said, well, this is their baby now. They are going to take care of this, and they're going to be doing this, and they're going to be doing that.
Straight up lie.
Yeah. And see, now Rich McKay got caught by Chris Domino and Nick Cellini on 680 The Fan. They caught him and they blindsided him, man. They bust him upside the head with a 2x4 with that interview they had with him, because they were asking him, what's going on? What are y'all doing? And he was deflecting every which kind of doggone way, because he
was stuttering too, John.
Yeah, he was stuttering, because the thing was they got him. Oh, well, I thought we were talking about Arthur Blank's award. No, we talking about this football team. We talking about what the heck is going on. We want to know, are you involved in it? And we need to know, and the fans need to know. And see, man, I tell you, I think some of you all should remember when we had 7 general managers here.
Lord.
You remember that? Blackberry, you
Yeah,
remember that?
I remember.
Had what now?
7
7 general
GMs.
managers. When
No. When
when
was that?
Thomas Dimitrov was here, they had Bill Polian, that was Thomas Dimitrov's former boss,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and about 5 or 6 more. Matter of fact, I think the head coach was a general manager. I mean, they had 7 general managers here at one time because he was mad at Dimitrov.
When
Okay.
Dimitrov got hired, or you saying when
No,
he
no,
got hired?
it was after, it
Scott
was the
Polian, I
tail
think.
end of no, it was during the time that Dan Quinn was here.
I don't know. I wasn't paying that close attention to politics of football yet at that point.
It was Scott. I think he's talking about Scott Napoli. He worked for the NFL Network now. I know you talking about the white dude. His name is Scott.
Yeah,
Scott
yeah.
something.
No,
Scott
it was Bill.
Napoli or
It
something.
was Bill Polian, who Dimitrov used to work for Bill Polian when he was with Buffalo Bills, if I'm not mistaken. But they had they had 7 general managers
It
here.
was Scott Pioli too.
Yeah, that's what I was
Scott
saying.
Pioli too. Scott Pioli too.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no, it might have been Scott Pioli. I called Bill Polian. It might have been Scott Pioli, but I'll look it up. But I remember that distinctly because see, nobody didn't know which way was up.
Right.
Nobody knew which way was up. They didn't know who reported to who. Then when Arthur Smith got hired, you hired Arthur Smith first, and then hired Terry Fontenot. And then both of them had to report to Rich McKay. So the team that was built under Arthur Smith, nobody really knows who picked who. Because see, okay, I go with the what was the New York Giants model. I remember the president, the owner, named Wellington Mara. He went and hired George Young. George Young, I need a Super Bowl in 4 years or you fired. So George Young went and hired Bill Parcells. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you had a hierarchy, and you did not see Wellington Mara until the Giants won the Super Bowl.
Because Bill Parcells had total power.
Well, no, he had a president. He had George Young, but Bill Parcells was
But
like you said, yeah.
he had total power over
Mm-hmm.
personnel and over staffing. See, that's the thing. When we are a jumbo mess of a staff. It's just a mess. That's why I said because when Red Swan was discussing the injury to Michael Penix and asking the question, did we bring him back too early? He wanted to get is rumored that he tried to get back in the game, but for some reason he wasn't let back in the game. So that must be a head coach call on the field, right?
Right.
So that begs the question, because one thing I've always believed before I ask this question, one thing I've always believed, being a ball player myself and understanding from a coaching perspective, I haven't been a coach, but I understand from a coaching viewpoint, a coach will know if his team is capable of winning any damn thing. He'll know. So before he put his star quarterback at risk of further injuring himself, he won't do it if he feel like, well, hell, we ain't finna win shit anyway. If my quarterback is my best asset, if I know I got my quarterback for the future, I got my franchise quarterback, I'm not gonna put him out there if I don't think we even finna do any goddamn thing. Why would I put him out there hurt if I don't think we finna do shit? But see, the player, he ain't thinking like that. The player thinking like, nah, I'm good. I got this adrenaline going. I feel it. I can feel it, but I can go. We can win this. A player feel like they can win the Super Bowl no matter what. They can win championship no matter what. I like the group of guys around me. I think we can win a championship. A coach knows better. A coach will root you on as a coach, but in the back of his head, he knows, we ain't finna do shit. I still need more time with this group. I still need to add a few more pieces. I still need to do a little more tinkering. But when we asking this question, Why did your quarterback want to go back on the field? If he did want to go back on the field, which I'm sure he did, he's a competitor. Why didn't you let him back on the field if doctors are saying that, if the doctor on the sideline say that he was good, he's good to go? Why you didn't let him back out there? When you got $175 soaking wet Bryce Young on the other side of the field getting his ass tattooed and ragdolled all game, and he keep going back out there time after time after time. The red rifle, he didn't even put his helmet on. Not one damn time. Did y'all see that? Not one time did the red rifle put on his helmet. Every time that Bryce Young was out there spread out on the goddamn field like you could draw a chalk line around that some bitch. He never put his helmet on. Because he knew Bryce Young was gonna come back to that sideline and say, "Nah, I'm good. I can go." And he knew his coach was gonna say, "All right, well then go." Because what are they currently doing? Where are they at right now in this division? A half a game behind Tampa Bay.
They're in the playoff hunt.
They are half a game behind Tampa Bay. And his coach know, just like most people know, in football, if you just make it to the dance, just get in the dance, anything can happen. Unlike in basketball, you better have quality with the quantity, because if you don't, you're just gonna get your ass drug up out the damn playoffs. First round, you out of there. Second round, you might get lucky and you out of there second round. But in football, anything can happen. So Michael Penix, he walking on the sideline gingerly, but he ain't in the game. Must have been a Raheem Morris call. So is it that Raheem Morris felt like, nah, we ain't gonna do shit anyway this year? Why keep putting the boy out there at risk if I don't need to? Because once again, for the second time this year, Kirk Cousins took over. We had the opportunity to win that game. That game was not over with. That game was not out of reach. We went into overtime in that game. Why not put your star, you see my air quotes when I say star, quarterback back out there and give yourself a better chance at winning? And it's simple. Your quarterback, your head coach knows. He knows that you're not going nowhere. We're not finna do shit. Why? Because I ain't shit. If I'm Raheem Morris, I'm saying to myself, are we capable of salvaging this season, starting right here, right now, when I put Michael Penix back out there? Are we capable of salvaging any of this season?
And Blackberry, that's what the doctor said today when he said Michael Turner and Obi said, well, they already put him on a 4-game IR. And so he was saying, so then the question becomes, you have 4 weeks to make the determination. The doctor said you have to make the determination then as an organization. Where are you at? Just what Blackberry just said. Where are you at? And you're right. Even Sunday at 3-6, I believe Raheem made that decision as a coach, knowing, man, this thing we ain't got what we need to go all the way. I'm gonna shut him down. That's what the doctor was saying. They're gonna have to make that determination. Is the season salvageable? And Michael Turner, Ovi, they former players, they sitting up there because they got a podcast to run. Oh, yeah. We're gonna win the next 4 games. And he said, well, then you got another problem. He said, because if Kirk Cousins win the next 4 games, you mean to tell me you're gonna pull him and go back to Penix?
Right.
So they didn't say nothing about that. They just started laughing and smiling.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, like you said, I believe it was a decision not from the player, and maybe not even from the doctors, because they said he wanted to go in. So evidently the doctors had probably told him he could go back out there.
Right.
But the coaches
Doctor
shut
on the
that down.
sideline, the doctor on the sideline had to say I'm good. If Michael Penix is saying if it's being said, I haven't seen it, but based off of what I'm hearing, if it's being said that Michael Penix wanted to go back out there, then that means the doctor had to tell him you good. Otherwise, he don't even say that. I've been in a situation when a doctor done looked at me in my eyes, and without saying a word, what you want to do, young man? See, now it's that he leaving it up to me. So now I know he telling me you good if you want to go back. But if the doctor be like, nah, you got to sit this one out. They gonna say it straight up just like that.
Yep. Right. Straight to you.
Straight to you.
Now,
You can't play.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Any way this would have went is a dice roll. Any way this would have went.
Yeah.
And then you guys are correct. Both of y'all are correct. But I've got to stick this in here. I got to add this little seasoning to the stew.
Go ahead. Season it up.
Put some pepper in that bitch.
Yes, sir.
and you know, this is just food for thought. You remember the Super Bowl 2016?
Mm-hmm.
In the lead up to the Super Bowl, Alex Mack had had a small little issue right before the Super Bowl, saying that he had an ankle sprain.
He had a fracture.
See now, Blakberry. Now you done jumped 3 weeks ahead of me.
Oh,
but let me ask you, Blakberry, do you remember how it got revealed? Because when they first diagnosed it, it was an ankle sprain. But as the weeks went along, you come to find out this man had a fracture.
See, with a broke foot.
Yeah, he was playing hurt. Now that last sack on Matt Ryan, when he got sacked at the 22, when you in field goal position, you know, you fall on that or do whatever it is. I don't even want to go through that because my eye done start twitching. So I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah. Come back away from Matt, John. Come on, John. It's okay.
but
I feel you on that one, though, bro.
The reason I brought that up is because a lot of times players, even with the tent, even with that blue tent that they put up there for concussions, man, players will be hiding each other, stepping in front of the doctor, trying to stop the doctor from, getting the man and going to the tent. And it would take a referee or somebody up in the booth looking down on the field that'll see somebody in some type of distress and make them go over there and get
over there and get number 63.
Yeah. And see, Michael Penix might have said that he was able to go. He might have said he was able to go. And definitely, Blakberry, like you said, that was a Raheem call. All right. And that is on the head coach. Now, the head coach is going to take flack one way or another, whether you put him in or take him out. Now, Kirk Cousins, and see, now I got to tell you about Kirk Cousins. I'm just going to say this. See, I haven't trusted Kirk Cousins ever since it.
Me either.
I ain't trusted him.
He ain't trying to win no games for us.
Right. And see, that's the thing. See, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins just
lied.
Fell off a damn cliff. That's all.
Lied like a rug on a doggone floor about the situation, about how hurt he was after the New Orleans game. And if any of you all saw that quarterback thing on Netflix, he went to doggone Andy Dalton, no Big Red, what you call him? Red Rocket. He went to him and was asking him, how should I take it that somebody has taken my spot. Now y'all need to go watch that because that got me 38 dollars on hot.
Oh yeah, that's the man. That thing got so much. People was ready to go see back Kirk Cousins after watching that because we all felt like anyway that it was something else other than just
he
we
couldn't
all
throw the
felt
ball
like
no
he
more.
felt a
Yeah.
certain kind of way anyway, and we
Yeah.
all felt like something was wrong when he was playing and was falling off that damn cliff so damn fast.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is though, when this show come out, now it's confirmed and validated. Oh yeah, he was definitely in his feelings about losing his job to that young boy, which is why he lied about being okay. Because he's seeing Michael Penix in practice and in training camp all season, all training camp and all season long. He know once this boy get the job, once he has to step in, it's his job. He ain't getting it back. And he knew that. And I think as far as him not waiving the no trade clause, he didn't hear enough from any other teams about whether or not he was getting his name thrown in the hat in any places. He didn't hear that enough. So he didn't waive his no trade clause. Plus, this might be a situation too in his household where you done made most of the choices. I lived in cold ass Minnesota for long enough. I'm at home now. I want to stay at home. That's what his
Me and
wife
you
said.
think just alike. I wouldn't be
So
surprised if the Falcons release him if he going to retire to Alpharetta with his wife going to UGA games every weekend. I would not be surprised, Blackberry.
I wouldn't be surprised neither. Damn, why stream y'all kicking all y'all out?
I see
Damn,
that, man.
damn stream y'all are tripping, boy. God,
Hey,
dog.
hey, my boy Blackberry, I want you to know I've been shouting you out too. You know where I be going,
I appreciate you,
to
my
give them
boy.
hell. I've been shouting you out over there, man. So I'm looking for them to keep their word and for your subscriptions to go up, my boy.
Hey, man.
I'm looking
Hey,
for it.
you know what, bro? I appreciate everybody, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that spread the word. Listen, man, but this the thing. I know I'm going to get love over here.
Yes, sir.
Can the Falcons,
Boy.
can you take notes?
Preach.
Take notes from maybe they do need to pay more attention and take more into account what us content creators are saying and doing out here. Because how we can see this shit transpiring before you saw it transpiring with
Like John
Raheem Morris.
said. Yeah.
Like how do you? That's why in Baltimore, we know John Harbaugh John Harbaugh is in full control of personnel. Full control. Andy Reid in full control of personnel in Kansas City. Sean McVay in full control of personnel. When you let one person, see, this ain't like running a country, goddamn off the blank. Ain't no goddamn democracy. You need one motherfucker calling the shot.
United Nations.
This ain't United Nations, bro. You need one. You need to have a dictatorship on your team when it comes to who's in control of personnel. Yeah. Because whoever's in control of personnel is in control of the staff. They're in control of they making the decisions on who play and who don't play. They not look and the other thing with that is they're not looking at the pocketbook. They're not looking at the wallet. Yeah. They're not looking at the purse and saying this guy getting paid this, so I got to make sure he get playing time. This guy getting paid this, I got to make sure he get more touches than this guy. But the guy that's been getting paid less, been showing off, been giving you better play. He been giving you better play than the guy that ain't goddamn doing that's getting paid that ain't doing shit.
Yep.
How do you have Tyler Algier at your beck and call? You got the best, arguably, backfield in football.
We do. It ain't no question. We do.
But see, I got to say arguably because the backfield that's in the conversation with them, that team knows how to use they backfield.
And win. Yeah.
Win with them.
Yeah.
That team knows how to use their backs and win. If
Now
we
who
go
That's
you
a
now who
fact.
you talking about, Blackberry?
the Detroit Lions,
Yeah.
Uh,
if we
don't
go
they
into
have a
every game,
fullback?
we don't have fullback.
See, that's the problem.
We got a tight end we use as a fullback.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem.
We got that.
H
But
back. Yeah.
the Lions, it's the same thing with them. They got tight. They use they tight ends too as fullbacks, but
Yeah.
they use both of their backs throughout the game. Not just you bring. We gonna bring Tyler in when we trying to salt away a victory, or when we trying to
Right.
come back in the game. That's when we gonna you use him throughout the game. If Plan A is to feature Bijan Robinson and Tyler every game, do you
Yep.
know how much of the field gonna open up to get more open lanes for these receivers who everybody
Oh my
jumping down their
God.
throat? Everybody getting on these receivers so bad. We ain't got no number 2. We ain't got no number 3. These dudes ass hot garbage. That's what
Yep.
everybody jumping on these receivers, but nobody's paying attention to every time they have to catch a ball, they're trying to catch it in traffic. 2,
And
3
it's a
defenders
surprise to
surrounding.
them.
Hey,
It's a
can I
surprise to them because they don't even know it's coming to them.
can I join in real quick?
My bad.
Yeah,
My
go
bad,
ahead.
brother.
What you
Nah,
got?
what going on? How y'all boy doing today? How
What's
y'all
good,
doing
Jay?
today?
What's up, Jay Holly? What's up with you, my boy?
Stick from the clock the fuck out, ready to get off.
What's up,
Nah,
man?
for real. So I'm gonna go back to this Raheem situation with Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
On the pool, I don't think that's too much pressure, buddy. Why I say that? Your main pick was fucking Kirk Cousins. That's why you went out and got Kirk Cousins. Cool. Michael Penix whole rookie season, I don't think we seen that nigga throw now one pass during practice. Y'all basically hid that fucking boy from us.
Mm.
And you stroke Kirk Cousins' ego the whole fucking time, the whole league long. So now when Kirk Cousins fall off the cliff, he and his little feelings, everybody on your ass like, bro, y'all need to play young dude. Kirk on some bullshit. Play him, so it seemed like he was down there forced to play him. Because when we drafted him and we had Kirk last year offseason, your intentions weren't up playing Michael Penix for down there for the next 3 to 4 years. How you was talking?
So, Jay, you think they should have just stuck with Kirk Cousins
I
last
feel
year?
like they should have stuck with Kirk. And I mean, I
Mm.
seen, in a
Is
way,
that in hindsight, or did you think that at the time too?
I'm kind of thinking it's really both. It's really both.
Hey, Blackberry, can I chime in after him?
Yeah,
Now,
let yeah let him finish his thought. Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
you can go on chime in, big home. You can go on chime in.
All right, go ahead.
I
Nah,
gotta do my
I'm
post
finna
trip.
say I agree with you, little bro. I really feel, I said this the other week. I really feel they sabotaged Michael Penix. I really feel Michael Penix is Terry Pitt. And the whole, like you said, Blackberry earlier, they don't know what the fuck they want to do because it ain't nobody, everybody just making moves.
Too many
Like,
chefs in the kitchen, man.
yeah, they just making moves and throwing shit to the wall.
Too many cheese, not enough in it.
And like now, every plan that fuck up, they don't even got a backup plan because all this shit was just made up, bro. It was made up. They some lying ass niggas. This what happened. Terry said, I'm tired of y'all niggas making these draft picks. Cause I don't think Terry drafted half of these motherfuckers. Me personally. His first pick was Michael Penix. His second pick was James Pierce. Cause his job was on the line. And that was the last shit he had to get was a quarterback. He done got everything else.
Well,
So,
now they said up until this past draft, that's all Terry's job was to scout, was to find to find the groceries. That's all he was in charge of doing.
okay. So with that being said, we know he got Michael Penix, right? Like bruh said, these folks are forcing goddamn Kirk Cousins trying to make that decision look right. And that's what gonna happen.
Might
Like
Man, I
we
do.
ain't gonna
said
act like
last
Kirk didn't
game,
have us. I ain't gonna act like Kirk didn't have us at 6-3, man. I ain't
I ain't
even
gonna
Man,
act
say
like that
that.
now.
Kirk
I
did
ain't
what the
saying
fuck Kirk was supposed to do, thug. We all know this
Yeah,
shit. Your
yeah.
job
yeah,
was not to fuck up. And when he started fucking up, we were like, ah, shit. This little motherfucker, he on some bullshit.
Exactly.
Now,
Well,
to
he
be
got
honest,
now,
bailed
Kurt
out a
fucked
few
up when he
times.
lied. He just should have said he was injured and got well and let the young boy and just bite the bullet. He was so thirsty to show everybody he back, and trying to run for the bread, he made it worse and worse. If he would have just said, look, I'm hurt, I gotta sit out a couple of games, he would have
He
been
wasn't gonna do
straight.
that. Do
He
y'all remember
didn't
the
do that.
safety that we had? The safety that we had last year, we got from Denver, who we had here. What was his name?
Justin
Simmons,
Justin
Simmons.
Simmons.
Justin
Did
Simmons.
y'all see? Did y'all see the interview that he did after we released him in the offseason? He said that there were veterans. He didn't call no names. He said there were veterans in the locker room who were pushing for them to start Penix week one.
I said that.
Week one from what they saw in the preseason and practices.
Remember, the reporters were
Kirk.
saying he was out there
So
looking good during practice, too.
So if Kirk Cousins knew that if I miss a game and this young thug come in here and light this thing up and show people this arm that he got, I may never get back on the field. Kirk made a business decision. That's what he
yeah,
did. Again, I implore y'all to go and watch this interview with Bottom Line, with Obi McGailey and Michael Turner. They asked the doctor about Kirk Cousins as well. He talked about the moment that he saw him get his shoulder injured when it was up in the air in that New Orleans Saints game. It's a legitimate injury. But here's the point. Didn't the coaches and the medical staff see that shit too?
yeah,
and every week he was practicing. See, that's the thing. Get me. Now he was hurt in the New Orleans game. He played 3 more games. All right, and if you and see, this is where I go back. This is where I go back to your quarterback coach, which was who at the time?
TJ Yates.
TJ Yates was quarterback coach at, well, let me see what, no.
No, it was the guy
It was
from
Doug
the
Williams' son.
Bears.
It was
No,
still
it was the
Doug
guy.
Williams' son. And
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah,
offensive
yeah, yeah, yeah,
coordinator.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
your offensive coordinator and the quarterback coach.
Yeah.
Now, it was these two people's first time designing and calling an offense or being involved with the quarterback. So, y'all, they didn't know nothing. See, because somebody said Kyle Shanahan, he would have known right off something was wrong with the quarterback. Okay. Mike Mularkey, he would have known right along something was wrong with the quarterback. Bill Walsh, offensive coordinators who had done the job. Because see what shoot, if I was offensive coordinator and I saw something wrong with the quarterback, hey man, fling that thing 70 yards downfield. Fling it as far as you can fling it. And if I see a hitch in your get along, what's wrong with you, son? Are you feeling all right? All right, go out there and throw it again. Because I'm going to see whether you healthy or not. And see, Kirk Cousins, matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, they had Kirk Cousins on injured reserve, and he said it was a mistake. They shouldn't
And
have
they
put him
pulled
on
him
injured
off. I
reserve. You
remember
remember
that.
that?
I
Exactly.
remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That he showed
So
up on that
Exactly.
injury report. Yes.
see, yeah. But he get telling tales out of school at the Super Bowl talking about, well, I was hurt during that time. And I said, what? And that's where all the firestorm came. That's when the firestorm came because this Joker had
Good
lied to the
point, John.
coaches. Joker said he had lied to the coaches, and he was lying in. Okay, Kirk
And on the
Cousins.
Netflix special.
I'm just
They
gonna
were
tell you
lying
my
too, though.
feeling.
But they was
And
lying
on
too,
the
John.
Netflix
They were
special.
The
lying.
coaching
That's
On
the
the
staff was
thing.
Netflix
lying too,
special.
though.
They was lying too. But because it ain't nowhere in hell you gonna tell me that you watching your quarterback every day.
Oh, Blackberry. Now, see, that's the point. Did they know what they were looking at?
They knew
These
it.
two
They knew
rookies.
they knew what they were looking at, John.
These
knew it.
two rookies.
Son,
Because the thing is, they had never done these jobs before.
son,
Facts.
your head coach should have known what he was looking at. That's
Yeah,
his
but
fault.
Hey,
That's his
yeah.
Blackberry,
Well,
you
motherfucking
know why
it's
they
job.
gonna
left
fall
Kurt
back on
out
him.
there?
It's
That's
definitely
his
gonna fall back
job.
on him.
But see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If you are labeled by me and by a lot of other people as you're labeled as this shit, I'm losing my words. You're labeled as a type of coach that you're doing more overseeing than you are being
Working.
hands-on with the
Right,
unit.
Working.
right. And that's what I mean. He
Working.
let them do
You
their job
right,
and he stepped back. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You're more of a shit, my
Core.
word.
He. Yeah.
Supervisor of them.
Supervisor. You're a
Yeah.
supervising head coach. That's what you've
Mm-hmm.
been. That's what people have seen you as. That's how you act. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, when supervising, at least be able to supervise correctly. See that you've been watching Kirk Cousins all the time he's been here. You
Yep.
can't tell me you didn't notice that something was wrong.
And he
Come
should have
on,
stepped
dog.
in.
And
You're right.
just because he's saying, "No, I'm good, coach." Okay, yeah, I hear what's coming out your mouth, but I see something different. I see something else, Kurt. So this is what we
And
gonna
definitely,
do.
and Blackberry,
Hey,
Blackberry,
Blackberry,
you
I
make an
got a
excellent
theory
point.
too.
You make an excellent point with Raheem's coaching and head coaching style. He pretty much let them run the show until he had to step in. After that second loss, with him, like John said, with him just being there every game and practice, watching Kirk, he said, "Man, Kirk don't look the same." You know what? It don't matter in his meetings with his coordinators where the OC come in there and say, "Well, he's about 80%. He should be able to go." That's your quarterback. That's the driver of this race car you got. He ought to have his ass down there at the private
But
throwing with Kirk.
You,
He said, Drake,
how you
he said,
you,
Darnell, run me a 40 out, a 40-yard out. You
how
better
you
put
think
it on the money.
how you think
If
you
he
gonna look?
grimace, then I'm saying I don't care that we paid you 90 million. We finna lose this game with you. He should have pulled him.
But how
hey,
you
I'm
think
gonna
he
say
gonna
this
look?
theory too.
Yeah.
Raheem left Kurt out there because Zach don't know how to run that offense without Kurt.
But that's
That's
exactly what I
why
was going to
Kurt went
say.
6-3.
They was
Kurt
using the
was
experience of
quarterbacking
Kirk
out there
Cousins
being
to
the coach
cover
on
up
the
for
field.
Good
Zach.
point, brother. Good point, brother. That's
So
why Penix had a stroke
Raheem's
And
year.
job
you
was on
right.
the line
You right.
for Zach and motherfucking him. As
Because
soon as Penix,
Good
when we
point.
out there with Penix, it's all talent. You can just tell. It's just talent just taking over the field. It ain't no plays getting run. Cause Kurt was getting them in position. You ain't see no motherfucking false starts and no motherfucking clock fuck ups. Kurt already knew the fucking plays before
yeah,
Zach.
Well,
That's
but that
you
why
you
that
ain't a
Miami
real
game when he was
coordinator if
snapping
you
on
was
Zach
leaning.
ass,
You ain't a real
like, bro, what the
coordinator if you
fuck is you
leaning on your
doing? This
veteran.
I'm not Penix. What
that was
what
the
the
whole
hell is you
point of
doing,
bringing
bro?
in Kirk. They was trying to use Kirk Cousins to cover up the inexperience of Zach Robinson. That's
Yes,
why.
and
That's
that's
why.
what it was,
That's
bro.
why they was gonna let Kirk start for 2 years to
Yeah.
groom Zach, and
I
then they
heard
was gonna
somebody say
use
that earlier. You
Yeah,
they
right,
was
brother.
gonna
You
that
use
Well,
right.
was the
Zach's
move.
that's
playbook.
Zach
exactly
could be
right.
gone, Curtis be gone, and Penix
Yeah.
to have a new offensive
Think
coordinator that
about it.
fit
Think
him.
about it. Penguins to have TJ Yates as his OC. That's another offense you don't know the plays. That's another offense the league ain't seen yet. You get Zach Robinson with Kurt. You get TJ Yates with Michael Penix.
And that would have been the worst mistake they could have ever made.
Because
Because
where
TJ
Raheem said
Yates,
they've been grooming
TJ now
TJ Yates
now
since Zach got here.
and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to Arthur Smith. Now I ain't gonna go back to Matt Ryan Blackberry. I'm gonna go back to Arthur Smith. Now the reason why I don't give Desmond Ritter no smoke like everybody else does is because this was one of Arthur Smith's pick. He picked Desmond Ritter 3rd round. You're
Yep.
gonna be my quarterback. They had a quarterback coach here. His name was Charles London. The man never played quarterback,
Never.
never coached quarterbacks, but he's the quarterback coach.
Then
All
he got
right.
another quarterback coaching
You
job.
right, OG.
So what I did, me and that Carl Dukes on 92.9 The Game, I got put off the phone. I got put off the radio because I had my foot so far up in his behind that he was tasting leather every time he swallowed. Because of the fact that I'm asking a simple question. How can you draft a quarterback in the third round? And the reason why he drafted in the third round is because they didn't really think he was nothing. Okay.
In the third round, you take a quarterback. That is by definition a developmental
That's
quarterback.
a
You have to
development.
develop
A
him.
straight project.
Okay. So you got a man that has never played quarterback, never coached quarterbacks, in charge of developing him. So you saw what happened.
Dang,
You
yeah,
saw
that
what
sounds
happened.
just like
So
DJ Williams.
Desmond Ritter, I can't really blame Desmond Ritter for what happened. I blame Arthur Smith for that. TJ Yates was on that staff as a quarterback coach, so they had him coaching the wide receivers.
Yep.
All
And
right.
OG, you just bring it home.
Yeah.
When he was a
Since
passing
that
game
line left, who
coordinator.
been the quarterback coach for us?
And then now this is what they did in preseason this past year. They had TJ Yates calling the offense and saying that he was going
Oh,
to be the
Lord.
next offensive coordinator.
Hey, John, why did that happen? Didn't that happen as soon as it said that Zach Robinson might be the head coach of Oklahoma State?
Well, it was during preseason. Now, I don't know whether that rumor started at that time or not. But I definitely remember they had him doing that because, not only did they want to rest the starters on the
Hey
team.
Ross, keep getting pounded. I had to handle that. It ain't
Okay.
keep pounding, it's keep getting pounded.
So not only did they want to rest the starters, they wanted to rest the starting offensive coordinator. Boy, I tell you, it's some stuff you can't even make up. Folk won't even believe it if you made it up.
And then, think about it. They changed quarterbacks, so they say, I'm going to change my quarterback coach, and TJ Yates, you're going to be the passing game coordinator. The DJ Williams, we're going to move you up.
And see, that's why, and some, I think it was, might have been you, Red Swarm, but this is why, first year head coaches like Mike Smith, they went and hired proven offensive coordinator. Same thing with Dan Reed. Dan Quinn. Yeah, he went and got a Kyle Shanahan. Okay, he called that offense up there in Washington, and been I think it was one other place he was offensive
Denver, Houston, Cleveland.
Denver, Houston.
Yeah,
Washington.
that's right. He was in Houston.
Yep.
Okay, now this man's an experienced offensive coordinator. He knows what's right and what's wrong and how to fix it, how to get the quarterback, train the quarterback to run his offense. Okay. You can see what this man did when he picked the very last player in the draft and they went to a Super Bowl with him.
Yep.
Mr. Irrelevant.
He said, give me anything or anybody and I'll win with it.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Did it with Delapio.
It's just like I told Blakberry. The only prerequisite Zach Robinson had as an offensive coordinator is just like a truck driver saying that he's qualified to drive a truck just because he rode in the truck with it.
Bullshit.
I ride shotgun in that metro. I can ride that metro.
I was right beside him. I saw him when he shifted. Where the parking brake at, son? Hell, I don't know. Don't you mash it? Don't you put your foot on it? I said,
That's fair, man.
And Blakberry, this is just like the Hawks. When them young'uns kicked out Travis Schlink and took over, and they were surprised as to how the Hawks was all messed up.
Don't even get me started.
Yeah,
don't get me started, John.
Hey, Blakberry, have you heard my new single yet?
What's your new single?
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Hey, say he gonna send you an EP. He got an EP for you.
No. Hey, I just cut a song. I just caught a song called the Falcon Fans Blues. I'm gonna send it to you, Blackberry. Now,
Let,
y'all can listen to it if you like it. It's
hey,
99 cents, man.
send me the
99
cut.
cents.
Send me the cut version of it so I can get on it too.
Yeah. Y'all, hey man, everybody, y'all should like it.
Send me the chopped up version of it so I can get on it myself. Shit, throw my
Yeah,
Can
own
we
man.
buy it on? Can
spin
we
on it.
buy it on your site in your store, John?
Yeah. Just
Okay,
pull it up. Put it up on
okay.
YouTube. Put it up on
So,
YouTube, Apple, iTunes, whatever. And
enough said.
but
Enough
yeah,
said. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it, bro.
Hold
yeah, cause
on the
see,
eye
man,
test.
yeah, now I've got a special version with the video is with the eye test. But just type it into YouTube.
I
Cause
got
I
you.
The
damn sure got the blues.
Falcon
I damn
fans
sure got the
blues.
blues, John. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and see everybody do.
I
I was
Yes,
swear.
down
sir.
there I was down there at the Dome Sunday, and man, to see those people climbing that hill on Northside Drive, mad, boy, I tell you, man,
Yeah,
I mean, it
man.
just hurt them.
Yeah. And Ross popped in here. I'm gonna tell you something. I hate the Panthers, but I especially hate the fact that they let that little midget own us like that. You can see
Bruh.
it on his face every time he go against us. And I think personally, Bryce Young got it in for the Falcons because the way that Jesse Bates and the way we introduce him to the NFL, the way we embarrass him in his first game. I
Man.
believe he got a personal vendetta to try to beat us every time he play us because of that, man. But
Oh yeah,
listen, I don't care what he want to do. I'm pissed off at my team for letting him go out there and do it, man.
He ain't had a 400-yard game all 2 years straight. Motherfucker go out there
Man,
and drop 448,
at
bro.
Natron Brooks, man. I'm so mad. And I know we didn't have nowhere else to
And,
go.
and see me, I get mad at Raheem because why the fuck would you bring CJ Henderson to practice squad and not elevate him?
Yeah,
And
he's
and
supposed to
actually,
been up.
actually,
Why we
Kobe,
stop playing Kobe Bryant?
in the
What the
snaps that
fuck?
I see, you said it right there, bro. In the snaps I saw Kobe in, Kobe looked better than Natron did, man.
It's
I
like he
think
made a
Kobe had
good
got hurt
tackle
and
and
went
Came
to
took him
up,
out
practice.
the
made a big
game.
tackle.
Nice tackle, like,
Okay,
all right,
Kobe
but
did get
shit,
hurt at
man.
the end of the game. Okay.
but see now, gentlemen,
Kobe was
I
back out there.
know,
He was back out there after Natron gave up that touch. After Natron gave up that touchdown, and after
yeah,
he was in his he was still out there in the fourth quarter.
But the
yeah,
one thing I
Kobe,
noticed about Raheem, y'all ain't noticed, if Raheem ain't bring him in as a free agent, an undrafted free agent, or a draft pick, they don't get no play time.
He don't
That's
want
a
to let him
Terry
shine. You
pick,
right.
man. Every Terry people he don't fuck with.
It's the same shit I was saying about
No,
Michael Penix.
He don't
Marcus
fuck
Smith
with
picks
Michael
he don't
Penix.
fuck
He
He
with
don't
fuck with
fuck with,
because
Kurt. He
buddy.
fuck with Mooney.
think about it.
Tyler
So
Algier.
these last 2 years we've been different. We ain't went after no diamond in the rough players in free agency or the draft. Prior to 2024, we're going after diamond in the rough players, and we're gonna get 1-star player in the draft.
yeah, man,
That's
I tell
our
yeah,
you,
top.
that's the
That's
link.
our Terry
That's the
Funny,
link
man.
to the eye test, y'all. So y'all go to the eye test, man. That's the link for it right there. Get that. In fact, get that song. What do you got in your community tab, John?
see, hey, now Blackberry, only thing I know is YouTube.
It's on there. They go on,
Yeah, I saw it
click
earlier.
on there. Hey, well, I got to check it out. But when you send, I need the chopped up. I need the
Chopped and
non-track
screwed.
version. Yeah, I need
Okay.
that version so I can get on there. I'm
Hey,
trying. I'm trying to get. I want my verse on there. I want to
so I
get on
got,
there.
Okay.
I got a
Okay,
quick
I
question.
think I think there's a way I can. I think I made it where nobody could redo it, but I can change that.
Yeah,
I can
that was
change
what I'm saying.
that.
I need that. I need that. See that you can send me that, and you ain't got to send it out there on the airways. You can just send me that personally. Let me
Okay.
get up on that. Chop
Yeah.
that.
I
Well,
got
well, you got to listen to it first to see if you like it first. That's the thing.
Even if I don't like it, I'm getting on it. I'm getting on it.
All right.
And I'm
All
gonna
right.
so
share you out,
ask me.
John, because we need to let the NFL world know we got the blues down here in the ATL, man.
Hey, I swear.
Yeah.
And
Bull, relax, and talk
I'm
sport.
talking about old blues, bootleg house blues.
Yeah, man. But see, this This is
There you go,
why.
Miss Pam. That's a queen right there. There you go, Miss Pam.
Oh, she's in it. She's in the video.
Of
Sure
course, we
is.
got the blues
Cause
down here.
I
You
just
won,
happened to run into
She was
her
on the
on the MARTA
train,
train.
shaking her
I just happened
head.
to run into her on the MARTA train, and while we were riding, I said, "Hey, let me get you." You know, I just grabbed her and
Oh
stuck
yeah,
her
I
on
got
my
to check this
video.
out, man. I'm checking this out tonight.
Oh, what? I
Yeah,
got it downloaded, man. I'm ready. I'm finna listen to this on the way home.
yeah, man. But see, I had submitted, and well, I'm gonna tell this little story right quick. I submitted a proposal to the NFL that everybody, all 32 teams have their bye week at the same time because it don't make no damn sense for a team to have a bye week in week 4 and another team possibly in the same division have a bye week in week 14. What they could do week 7 and 8 or week 8 and 9, okay, let's say week 8 and 9. You got 32 teams. 16 teams could play week 8, 16 teams off. 16 teams could play week 9, and the ones who played the previous week, you off in week 9, and then alternated every year. So this round about the middle of the year where everybody get the rest so that it can be fair for everybody.
Hey,
Yeah.
that'll make the
That
competition better.
sounds good.
You gotta make
And
I
see,
like
the
that too,
competition
John.
better.
I
man.
like that too because they can still that's enough games each week to satisfy their network contracts.
Yep.
yes,
That's where the money is.
yes,
ABC,
cause see,
CBS, yeah, absolutely.
right. Because see, okay, if a whole division is off, that's 4 teams that ain't gonna play. And see, now I think it's more than the division is off. Well, I think it's a division in the NFC and a division in the AFC with some odd teams here and there, whatever. But you spreading the bye week from week 4 to week 14. Now there was one year where they had 2 bye weeks in, and they had some people off one week, play a game, and then off the next week, and then they finish out the rest of the season. That was in 1990 something. And I said, what the hell kind of crazy mess is that? But
Nigga,
see,
go ahead,
the
go ahead.
the reason why I'm saying this, we had our bye week in week 5. Then this happened.
A whole bunch of shit happened.
Yeah, we got had a whole bunch of mess happen. We got 8 more games with absolutely no hope. Now, if I had some hope, if I had something to hold on to, if I had something to say we might be able to turn this around, we might be able to do this, I would feel a little better. But see, right now, it's just like we falling out of the ugly tree and gonna hit every branch before we hit the ground.
Man, this shit feel like 2013 and 14 all over again.
And to get uglier. Yeah, every time
Yes.
we hit a branch. Yeah.
that and this is agonizing. It's agonizing because see, you got 8 more games to go. 8 more games to go. Matter of fact, you got a national TV game against New Orleans.
And we
Yeah,
got another
it's a late
televised
game.
game against the Rams. Don't we got one against the Rams
Yeah,
too?
and
Yeah,
that's right. You
we got
got
a
you
Monday
got one
night
against the
game against
Rams
the
too.
Rams. Yep.
Man.
And
And see,
Matt Stafford gonna
We
come here
won't
and
get no
embarrass
more
us, man.
TV.
Man, Matthew Stafford been balling out this year.
yeah.
And bro, he gonna come down here and embarrass us, man. On that, I think it's a Monday night game.
Mm-hmm.
This whole downfall of this team has been coaching. It ain't no other way to put it.
Man,
Yeah.
shout
It
out
ain't
to
no
Matthew
other way to
Stafford,
put
man.
it.
Still getting it done, man. Shout out to Matthew Stafford, bro.
Straight out of
UGA, a
Katy,
damn good
Texas.
dog.
If
What do
y'all
we
Straight out
do?
of
don't know,
Katy,
But
Texas.
Blackberry, what do we do? What do we do for a coach, though, man? I mean, who Blackberry? This is what I want to ask you, man, and the panel, if I may. Do y'all? Because I heard somebody say it, and they made a good point, man. But I say, man, I can't even entertain that shit. They were saying that they think that Arthur Blank, and we know our owner, how he's a man of his word. He's slow to react. That he gonna give Raheem the 3rd year.
that's what I thought about when John was talking earlier. And I said, shit, John, you just made me. Something just crossed my goddamn mind.
I'm gonna be honest.
Because
My bad.
hold on real quick. When he made the decision not to put Michael Penix back in the game, this past game, this past week, not
Yep. I thought
earlier
that
in the
too.
season,
Yeah.
but this time, when he made the choice not to put Michael Penix back in the game, and we got it being said that he himself was ready to go back in the game.
That sound like job security, don't it?
That sound like job security. That sound like he know he gonna get another year. He know he gonna get another opportunity with a healthier quarterback next season.
And to back that up, I want y'all to think about this. We owe Arthur Smith another year of salary. If you fire Raheem, that will mean that for next year, you're paying 2 ex-head coaches and gonna hire a third.
You're gonna be paying 3
I
coaches.
thought that this was Arthur Smith last year.
No,
right here. I thought he signed a 5-year deal. He coached for 3, and this is our second year without Arthur Smith.
He coached for 3, but see, thing is that from what I understand, I'm at the
right
here. Look that up because I'm thinking that he had 1 more year.
So Raheem coming.
He signed a 6-year deal.
Blakberry looking it up. I just barely have enough signal for the phone to be on, so I can't multitask right now.
Yeah, I said Raheem coming.
I hope not.
You looking at Sport Track, Blakberry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm looking on Over the Cap. I'm on Over the Cap.
Oh, okay. But if that's the case, you know, he could do it. He could fire him. He could get mad and fire him, but that would look bad for anybody else coming here because see, that's something else everybody got to consider. If you want a quality coach, and there are very few of them out there left now, you ain't got nothing but junk out there right now, and people that are too old to do it. See, we would not look attractive to somebody coming here because they know that the leash is real sharp.
Nah,
Okay.
G, Raheem just fumbled the fag. That nigga just fumbled.
What you come up with, Blakberry? You see anything?
Nothing yet.
Now, see, okay, now Over the Cap, do they just deal with players or do they deal with coaches
That's what
too?
I think. That's why I just.
It was a 6-year deal. It was a 6-year deal.
A fucking 6-year deal?
That was
okay.
That was a
See, well,
6-year deal.
there you go.
Look,
there you go.
Question. He gonna be back next year.
There you go. There you go.
But,
I mean, more like I would say more likely than not. More likely than not.
So
let's say this. Let's say this, and that's strictly an owner's decision, right?
Yeah.
And because coaching salaries come, that's directly. That's not a salary cap.
Right, no,
function.
it's not.
It doesn't. Yeah.
It's
That's
not.
out of the coach's pocket, basically.
Well, that's out of the owner's pocket. You know.
Yeah.
That don't have nothing to do with the salary cap.
Which is even more reason for him not to do it because it's even more. I'm not going to be paying 3 motherfuckers out of my pocket. 2 of them ain't doing shit.
So what veteran play callers or veteran offensive coordinators are we looking at? So that means that some experience coming in, just like Jeff Ober.
What's a fucking GM be a GM?
And again, I go back to what I said. It's not in from what we're accustomed to as fans of our team. We're not accustomed to Arthur Blank making hasty decisions. That's not the way he does business. But I offer this to y'all too. How old is Arthur Blank right now?
Old as shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
so I don't know how many more 6-year tenures he has left to sit around and wait to see if a head coach is gonna hit. And I for one,
he's already making moves to transfer to his son.
To his
now,
son. His contingency.
He was on the field Sunday.
His
now,
succession
I'm
plan.
gonna say this.
Here's what I say. Here's what I say, and I'll
go
be
ahead,
done.
man.
John.
I'm sorry.
Here's what I say, and I'll be done.
I'm sorry.
I think that, and I haven't necessarily heard this anywhere. I've heard it just in conversations like we're talking now. So don't take this as anything valid that I've heard from, like I said, Obi McGailey or Michael Turner, some of them guys talking, or Stink on his podcast. What I've heard or what I feel is that it makes sense that he would have told Raheem when he came in, let him bring his own coordinators, that he has a certain number of years to win the division and to get this team to the playoffs. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, in his press conference upon the hiring, he sort of made mention about, needing to get what is his expectation? I think was a question asked directly to Arthur Blank. And he was saying getting to the playoffs. Now, with that being said, you have to wonder how many years did he tell Raheem with the talent that was already on this team, I'm giving you to get us to the playoffs?
Should have made the playoffs last year, but Raheem, as a coach, didn't do his job to sit the
No
player he
doubt
was
about
center
it.
in the team.
And if
But
anybody knows,
let me
if
tell you
anybody
what.
knows the talent on this team, it's the man who's paying for all the talent.
There was no reason that Raheem Morris couldn't make Kirk Cousins sit for 2-3 games to come back and get the starting job back.
Let me tell you what negates that though. Let me tell you what negates that.
Talk to me.
That expectation is to make the playoffs. Let me tell you what negates that. You let them hire 2 unexperienced coordinators out the
But
gate.
you had an experienced quarterback.
Nope. You let him hire 2 inexperienced coordinators out the gate.
We were 6-3.
Check this out. You were 6-3. What happened when some adversity hit? The quarterback get banged up. Whether he lying about it or not, what happened?
And that's when I stated you as a head coach should have set him down.
Now you
Exactly.
got 2 rookies.
But these coordinators, as an offensive coordinator, because this the skin he got in the game too. Oh, that's what's gonna die. Hold on.
I know where Blackberry going. What happened was all the coaches got exposed. That's what happened.
That's more the reason to get him out of here.
Yeah, I
If
agree.
if 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 he, if he can't recognize talent in coaching, that's the more the reason to get him out of here.
2 years
But
straight.
see, but
Same stuff.
gentlemen, that was a good old boy. I promised you that I was gonna bring you with me higher.
From the Rams, exactly what it was.
All
That
Exactly.
of them.
I mean, because okay, how many businesses you guys have known of that? Okay, you try to hire your family, but you know your son is one of the dumbest. If it wasn't for you wanna turn it over to your son, but this joker can't. I mean, you just scratch your head every time you hear him talk or hear him do anything, and you say, "No, I can't turn my business over to him." But you do it anyway because he's family, And see,
Yep.
that's basically what's going on here. That's basically what's going
Yeah.
on here. And I'm gonna tell you
Buddy
something. I'm
system.
gonna, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be quiet because I know Blackberry ready to say something. But I'm gonna say this. Don't be surprised if Arthur Blank and his son, just like Taylor Smith did with Arthur Blank. See, because those inheritance taxes are hell. They may have to sell the team to somebody else.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna set up, but I think they're gonna clean house down
They
there.
don't they don't have a choice. I
Hey,
mean, when Arthur Blank, just like when Rankin Smith, the first owner of the Falcons, passed. When
Mm.
you now you got to do a whole bunch of homework, and I'm hoping they did in order for it to stay in the Blank family or the Blank Foundation,
AOC.
because see they got
Yep.
some things that they can do
Hey,
that y'all
John,
ain't never heard of
John,
before. Uh-huh.
John, and this will bore the hell out of everybody. But you and I, I'll come up on your show and we'll talk about this. But and when I drop one name, you'll understand where I'm going with this. I don't want to politicize this discussion. But under the Trump administration, that tax law has been changed tremendously. There's almost no tax on inheritance any longer.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Almost
okay. Well,
none.
hey, well, they might
For
be
the
able to keep
ultra
it then.
wealthy. For the
Yeah,
ultra wealthy.
yeah. Hey, that might
Hey,
that
And
might negate
if
everything I
anybody
said
knows what
then.
I'm talking about,
Those laws
that
Yeah.
got a
makes
lot of
perfect sense
language
to
in them,
you.
Red
That
Swan.
makes perfect sense to you because he himself is transferring billions. All his
Red
friends
Swan.
are.
That law
Yeah.
right there, that law by itself is this thick with the amount of language that's in it.
Yeah, and that's why I say Blackberry. That's what I used to do for a living. I don't want to get into that, to the discussion of anything. But John, they're not going to lose that much by transferring this asset, the ownership of the team, to his successors. They're not.
just like I stated on the
Okay.
previous
All right.
stream for Blackberry, I
All right.
think Raheem Morris was Arthur Blank's last hire. You went and hired somebody you was comfortable with, and it's not working. So I
And now
think
you
now,
gotta let your general manager do his damn job.
exactly, you got to go
So
outside the box.
this the thing though. Like what I was saying before, I had to do what I had to do. As a coordinator, you got to understand that you got to, regardless of who lied and all that, y'all, they knew that motherfucker was hurt. You got to call plays that are going to be better suited and better fitted for what you can tell is something wrong with your quarterback. But he continued to go out there and let Kirk Cousins be a gunslinger. He kept calling gunslinging plays. And whether or not that Kirk Cousins got some skin in the game with that because he refused to check the ball down, that's one thing. But if just like what we seeing right now with Zach Robinson, how he refuses or is just too dumbfounded to understand that your best assets are in the backfield. You got two of them.
They don't know how to
Come on, man, this
utilize
the
them.
same
Your
dude who
best
want to run the pistol
assets
with one
are
quarterback, but
in
then
the
put the other quarterback
backfield.
under center and run play action. But you ain't doing none of that with your starter quarterback.
Bingo. He's a
Wow.
fucking bingo.
I
Kirk
We
said
Cousins
saw
came
that.
in the
we
game
saw
under
Kirk
center
Cousins.
play action.
We saw Kirk Cousins under
Back
center
to
more
back
than in
plays.
in one half of a game, in
We can
one
count on
quarter
our
of a
hand.
game
We can
than we
count on our
saw
hand how many
with
times
Michael
Michael
Penix.
Penix been under center. That's crazy.
That's pitiful, bro. This so when it that's the indictment when it comes to that's to me that's the driving indictment. That's what's gonna get you. That's what's gonna get you life. That's what's gonna get you. That's what's gonna get you indicted. That's what's gonna get you prosecuted. That
Yeah.
one that's the biggest one is you allowed him off the blank. You allowed Raheem Morris to hire two inexperienced coordinators. It's too many things too many negatives gonna rear their ugly heads about these coordinators when these situations come up because they're going to come up. These things are going to come up. You got to be the luckiest team ever to not have these issues arise with hiring a below 500 record former head coach to be your head coach, and he hires two inexperienced coordinators in the first year. There's too many issues going to rise. Too many problems are going to rear their ugly heads. It's going to happen. So Kirk Cousins not knowing how, not Kirk Cousins, but Zach Robinson not knowing how to adjust his play calling, not knowing how to adjust his play calling when he get an injured quarterback, not knowing how to adjust his play calling when the defense is taking something away that you're clearly trying to do and you can't do it now, not knowing how to make adjustments. These things have reared their ugly head for the longest. We was the 8th best offense last season solely because of the talent, not because of the coaching. In this season, now that these coordinators and these teams have extensive tape and have been able to do extensive homework on on a Zach Robinson offense. We're seeing why it's not productive. Because he's trying to do the exact same things he did a season before with no adjustments whatsoever.
Yeah, I think we lose this games to the Saints, fellas. Man, it's time to go ahead and fire Raheem, man, and Zach Robinson. I don't give a fuck. TJ Yates gone to play. Excuse my French, but somebody got to go. I'm just tired.
But you
I'm just
got to
tired
look
of
at the
this thing.
signs, Will, man. You got to look at the sign. You got to look at what's being look at the story that's being written for you and
Yeah.
ask yourself, do you really think Raheem Morris is going to be fired whether we win the rest of these games or lose the rest of these games?
Yeah, he might as well. I mean,
No,
cause
no, 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 no. Don't answer that with your heart. Answer that with your brain.
yes, he has to go. I don't give.
No, not have to go. Is he gonna be gone? You saying he got to go, but is he gonna be gone? Do you really think? Look at what done happened. The Carolina Panthers swept us.
Yes, I understand that.
They swept us. We are
Yes, we
currently
did.
sitting at
We
3
0
and
and 3.
7.
We 0 and 3 in the division. Yes, he
We
got to.
0 and
I'm just
3
saying.
in the division. No, stop saying he got to go. Is he gonna go? Because
Yes,
he ain't gone yet.
I'm just saying. Arthur Blank. I feel like Arthur Blank will wait for the season to end. I don't know why he's
No,
waiting
he
for.
won't. He won't wait for the season to end. We saw what he will do when he ready for a coach to go. He will fire him. He
Hey,
fired
William, I
Dan Quinn.
believe I'm with Blackberry. I think
Dan
if he was
Quinn
gonna
got
do it and
fired.
he didn't do it Monday, if he didn't
He
do it
ain't gonna
Monday,
do it.
yeah, especially with all the bad news that came out about Penix, about Drake London, man, he should have did all that Monday, man. And I'm like Blackberry. I ain't so sure. I used to say what you're saying, William, that Arthur Blank won't do that in the middle of the season. He'll wait. I think I'm leaning more toward Blackberry saying. I think he's gonna keep him around another year. And I'm promising y'all
Hell
right
no.
now, if he keep him another year, we won't make the playoffs next year, man.
Hell
We
no.
will
He got
not.
to go.
We
I'm
won't make the
sorry.
playoffs for the next
Well,
2
I'm
Amy,
years.
sorry.
well, Amy, cut. You gotta stop it. This is what I'm encouraging. I know. Look, I'm encouraging them, everybody, all the fans. You want him going. We want him going. So we're saying he got to go. But you need to really ask yourself, watching what's happening, is he going to really be gone?
Yes, I'm saying yes. He got to go. You can't
Well,
like.
Amy, stop saying
You're
he got
missing
to
it.
go.
You're
Yeah,
missing
Is
he's
it,
going.
William.
You
I'm telling you
missing
right
what
now.
he's saying, Will.
I already seen other teams, but like every like like the radio people from the Atlanta Falcons, they saying Raheem shouldn't be here after the season. He shouldn't. If I'm Arthur Blank, you might as well let the season ride, be 3-12. I don't give a damn who you get somebody with some damn experience who been in the played in the league for damn 25 or 30. I don't give a fuck who you get. Get
But
somebody with a
William,
coaching staff.
William, this Red Swarm, man, bro, I feel the exact same way that you feel. I hear what you saying, but I'm gonna be honest, and I ain't saying this you, but this me.
We all feel
I
that way.
make every argument in my mind why they should be done fired him, but I listened to what Blackberry just said, and if you reading the tea leaves. And especially even with what he did Sunday with Penix, that sounds like he got assurances from Arthur Blank. Sit him down. We'll roll with Kirk. We'll get to the offseason and we'll develop a plan for next year. That sounds like he got security on his job, man.
Man, fuck.
Even
I'm
if we
sorry.
lose out, he got
I'm
security.
sorry. I would drive all the way from Savannah to Flower Branch, 5 hour drive to protest and get this motherfucker out of here. I do not want him here next
Hey,
season.
well,
I'm
hey,
glad
well,
you said
I
that, bro.
do
I
make
thought
sure
you
you
not.
was
got
I
finna
your
talk about
full
trying to
tank of
refuse.
delete
gas.
that, man.
I
Go
I
get
thought you
your
was finna
full
refuse.
talk
tank of
about
gas,
trying to
my boy.
delete that, man.
Coaching this damn team. I'm sorry, but
Go
he's
get
have
your
to
full tank
freaking
of gas
go.
and go
He
hit
got
up
to
Five and
go.
Below and get you some markers and some whiteboards because you go
Man, come
ahead.
on up.
I
Go
would
Come
get,
on
drive
up.
by
Come
out
on up,
go get you,
Savannah,
I-10.
boy.
so all the way to the Flower Branch. I will spend that. I would spend that $150 on gas to drive all the way from there and back to get his ass out of here. I don't give a
What
damn.
that road that come through Statesboro all the way up here through Macon and you might well hit the road.
Channel County, so all the way
Yeah,
what
you might well go and
county
hit
with
the
Flower
road
Branch
with.
in?
Yes, sir.
Shoot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I
Stop,
don't think Raheem staying.
stop
I
through
don't care.
McDonough and
I
get
don't
you
care
some Jimmy Nicks while you on there, boy. It's good. Stop through
what.
McDonough and get you some Jimmy Nicks over here.
Yeah, well, I will be my New Year's resolution is to say breaking news: Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson who just got fired. The old coaching staff is Rich McKay. That will make my New Year's resolution.
Let-
I promise to
y'all,
God.
y'all want to
Me
know?
too, William.
Y'all want to know a funny joke? Y'all want to hear something funny? So yesterday, I got on. I was at virtually. I was at Alter Blank Net like a bow tie yesterday, boy. I was at it net, and I told him, and I said respectfully on live. I said respectfully, Alter Blank, stop being dumb. Respectfully. And this morning, my wife calls me and say she got to go get my son and take him to Arthur Blank Children's Hospital.
My daughter worked there, man. She a RN there.
Shout out to your daughter.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to Arthur Blank's Children's Hospital because
It's beautiful. It's
it's
beautiful.
it's a gorgeous and very professional site.
Yeah.
Got black female doctors up
Yes,
in there
sir.
doing their thing. That's who seen my son today, a black female doctor. And you know, I was like, man, thank the Lord for Alter Blank today. And I like to make jokes even in moments of seriousness, just to lighten the mood up a little bit sometimes. And the nurse is walking me and my wife and my son to the X-ray room, and I said, boy, Alter Blank did the thing when he built this, didn't he? And the nurse said, yeah, too bad he don't know how to do that with them Falcons.
Damn. She said that.
The nurse. See, I'm thinking it's too serious of a moment right now. Let me just keep it G.
Yeah, yeah.
But the nurse said, yeah, too bad he don't know what to do with them Falcons.
Boy.
And I couldn't help myself, and it was like a knee-jerk reaction. I say, God damn, say that shit, nurse.
But hey, two things though, Blackberry. Number one, first and foremost, how's your son?
Oh, he all good. No, everything was in the clear. Y'all good.
Okay. Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord.
And then the second thing is, look at how tied this city is, this state is, this community is into this team, man. He got to get it right, man. He owe it to us, man. You feel William, Amy, passion. That's all that's coming off of William is passion, man. That's all coming off to my other man over here who's saying, he's sick of this. We all passionate about it, man. But eh, I don't know. I'm finna hush because I've been doing a lot of talking today. And thank you, Blackberry, for the podium, for the platform for us to
You know
come up
what I'm
on,
saying?
man.
We
But
gonna wrap
but
it
I'm
up.
gonna tell you something, man. I just don't see Raheem doing it, man. I don't.
Yeah, now
I
he ain't
don't
gonna
see
do
it.
it. Raheem is dumb,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
ain't no other damn way to put it.
yeah.
He's dumb. He still don't know how to call timeouts. He still got terrible clock management. You've been around coaching for a very long time. Even just being around head coaches, you pick up on how to preserve fucking time and use timeouts. So what cloud your damn head been in for the last 20-some years, Raheem Morris? Well, you still don't have good clock management.
He a
So
player coach.
he's dumb.
Well,
And and
rated.
and and listen, like I said, shout out to Arthur Blank for knowing how to take care of the city. But respectfully, Arthur, you've been acting very dumb when it comes to hiring coaches.
He deserve
Because
it.
if Jim Harbaugh said, I need full autonomy, I need full control,
Give it to him.
give it to him. If Bill Belichick say, I need full control,
Give
give
it
it
to
to
him.
him. If
And get the hell
Flores
out their
say,
way.
I need full control, give it to him. And you cannot run an NFL team
No,
like it's a democracy. You can't
no.
do that.
Yeah, you can't be monopoly and be the damn coach at the same downtime.
With you weigh the scales, Arthur. Come on, man. You're a businessman. You should know this. You're a
Mm,
businessman.
mm, mm, Damn it,
This
Blackberry.
you got to do, but you got to know that the only way to succeed is to let one man call the shots with this. And ain't
Yep.
nobody saying this got to be Russia. Ain't nobody saying this got to be Putin. But you need what Canada got? They got a
Prime
they got a
Minister.
prime minister. You need a prime minister in this motherfucker.
And I guarantee you he got one chief of medical staff over there at that hospital. It ain't no 10. He got one somebody that's in charge of that whole one medical chief of staff that's over that whole damn hospital.
That's right. And you surgery got them ahead.
Yep.
General got them ahead.
Yep.
Emergency got them ahead.
Yep.
And I bet you don't now one of them see each other ever until it's time to go exchange Christmas gifts.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man.
you got to we can be smarter about this, Arthur Blank, man. You can be smarter about this. It's okay to kind of be ahead. If you got to chop heads off, man, you just got to do it.
Yeah.
Because
Including Rich McKay.
including
Rich.
Let's start with
Rich
him.
McKay. Because if just down the street from you at State Farm Arena, if Tony Wrestler done had to chew some damn crow and swallow some pride and let them advisors tell him, look, your boy gonna have to go. Like, it's not gonna be said publicly because it'll tarnish the
Right.
wrestler name. But
Right.
you know that's what happened. Them
Yep.
advisors told him, your boy got to go.
Yep.
If you want him to come up in the NBA, let him come up being mentored by somebody else.
Yep. We know you like him. Yeah.
This can't be his experiment. You got to let somebody come in here and be a prime minister, and that's exactly what Ansar Salah is.
Yep.
That's what he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a
My boy
prime
ain't
minister,
bullshitting either.
and he ain't fucking playing.
He ain't smiling. He ain't joking.
He drew on his hair. He wake up every morning, draw his hairline on, and he go out there and get the damn thing done.
Hey, but you can see it in the players. They going out and playing hard
He said,
every
draw his hairline
goddamn
on.
game.
You can see it. They believe in what they believe in the mission. They believe in the vision.
Yeah.
See what's going on with the Falcons right now, but don't nobody believe in that shit. What's going on over there? That's why Ray not here. That's why Donnell Mooney done lost confidence in himself.
And Ike Hilliard. Don't forget Ike Hilliard.
That's why Ike Hilliard ain't here. Because
Which made no sense at all.
Don't nobody believe in that shit that's going on over there. But Ansar Salah came to Atlanta and said, hey, I got y'all. Don't worry. It's been a shit show, but I got you. And guess what? I know in the back of his head, he's saying, if that little goddamn 4-eyed motherfucker on that sideline don't get it done either, his ass up out of here too.
Yep. You know it. know it.
So we gonna go around the horn. We're gonna close this thing out. But before we do, listen, Friday Night Live, y'all. This Friday, we doing the UGA greatest of all time voting. Be there for it. If you want your cash, you want to cast your vote, so you make sure your vote count. And you want to see who win, you better be there Friday for your vote on Friday Night Live for the greatest Georgia football player of all time. Champ Bailey got the cornerback room already. Bakari Rambo got the safety room already. And Roquan Smith got the linebacker room. If you don't like it, you should have been there to vote. Yeah. So this week we moving on to defensive line and offensive line. So if you want to be there for it, hey man, if you want to make sure your guy get his name in the hat, make sure you're there to vote. All right, we're gonna go around the horn, man. We're gonna start at the bottom with A137 false. What's going on with AA1, man? What you got on it? What you got?
Appreciate it, Blakberry. Too bad we got to deal with the desperate football team of Atlanta.
Man, God, don't.
And goddamn, but hey, it is what it is. Like like OG said, we be battling with ourselves and the team. We all be right, really. But it's nothing
Everybody
we can
right.
do. Yeah, we all be right. That's why I just stopped talking. I just like we all be right, bro. Sunday killed me. I had a good time, and they fucked it up. So I'm done with them. So other than that, I appreciate y'all, man. We just got to keep it going, man. Because one day it gonna change, and then we gonna be up through there. But I appreciate y'all for letting me say my ones and twos, and I'll be back on whenever y'all get on.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, A1. Appreciate that. All right, about what else, man? What you got, boy?
Hey yo, man, it's just good to be up here chatting shit with the guys, man, about my birds. They crippled right now, but they
Clip
crippled in
that
the
That's my
man.
brother,
motherfucker.
out, man.
Oh,
They
bro.
crippled in the motherfucker. Get your shoebox out.
Hey, you want another funny thing about what else? So we watching, we in the city, we waiting in the room for the X-ray results to come back, right?
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
My wife don't never make jokes about sports because she give a damn about sports, even though she an athlete. I don't know how she an athlete and don't give a damn about sports.
Mine too, Blackberry.
But she made a joke because we watching Bluey with my son, and you know at the beginning when they doing the little
The little dance, yeah, yeah.
and the daddy. I pointed out to my wife, look, if you know that the daddy he doing the water hose and then he do the funky chicken. My wife's like, that's what the dirty bird look like now.
Oh damn.
We just
We look like a funky chicken.
I said,
Oh shit.
wow.
Oh God,
I was
Bluey.
like,
Damn.
hey, you got it, old. You got it. You got it,
We done
Shawty.
fell a long way, Blackberry. We done
Man, we
fell a
all fell a
long way,
long way,
man.
boy. Long way about whatever, man. Go ahead, man. Finish up, bro. My bad. I had to share that, man. The date was
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, nah, look, we crippled in the motherfucker. We falling with style right now. But I just want everybody to remember these days right here. Cause greatness is soon to come as soon as we get rid of the new guy over there. As soon as we get rid of the two fucking idiots in the room, we'll be back to winning again. What the nigga say on Friday? Like, I got mind control over Debo. Yeah, like
he said, shit,
he
I
tell
stopped
me to
talking.
shut the fuck up. What he
I stopped.
mean? I
I
be
be
back
talking
talking
again.
again. As soon as he
Say we'll
leave,
be back.
as soon as he leave, we'll be back winning again.
Oh man.
Like,
Why you stupid, boy?
hey, nah, man, it's what's up, man, to be up here chatting shit about my Falcons, good or bad
For real.
or indifferent with the guys, man. So it is what it is, man. Greatness is on the way, though. Believe me when I tell you that.
Oh yeah. All right, who was next? Will Amy. Hard at working man in Savannah. What you got, my boy? Come on, Will. Them Hawks getting ready to come. Them Hawks ought to be on now. What time it is?
Oh, for about 7:45.
What, the game delayed or something? The
yeah,
hell
it
going
I
on?
come
see.
on at 8:10.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay,
They pushed
okay.
it back a little bit. All right. All right, so go ahead, 3 Daddy. Look like Will Amy done fell off. Go ahead, 3 Daddy.
Hey man, hey, another good discussion, brother. We got to stick together. And let me just throw something at it. Well, William ain't up there, so I'm not going to address him right now. But you notice, just getting an example of like you were saying about you need a prime minister in here. This your show.
Mm-hmm.
Big Will is your co-host. John OG came in. Swarm OG came in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in the back. John came in and kind of led the charge tonight. You sat back and you let things flow the way they're supposed to flow. You, Mr. Blank. That's what Mr. Blank need to do.
Yeah.
When he need to get an OG in the building, let him point the direction of where this franchise need to go.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Mr. McKay, they need to let it flow and let it develop. Like this show did tonight. It's still your show.
Sound like an NDIRE song to me.
Yeah,
Man, he
it's
put
still,
that shit good, didn't he? He
you know
put
what
it
I'm
good,
saying?
didn't he?
Hey,
Yep.
Ain't
Blackberry, I got a
nobody talking about
punchline to all
Blakberry ain't
that
running
too.
his show.
That's a fact.
It's
I got a
Blakberry, Big
punchline to all
Will.
that too, Blackberry, with them Hawks. See how when you control your talent, how it show up well. And Jalen
Right.
Johnson, hey, they were talking about it. He might be better than Pablo, my boy. I'm a Duke fan, so I don't watch both of them, but I've
Right.
been on Jalen. But when you control your talent, you get the best out of them, John. That's what the
Exactly.
Falcons need to learn how. Control your talent.
But yeah, that's I just want to use that as an example so everybody can understand. Can understand. That's how you supposed to run. Just because you the boss, don't mean that you know everything.
Right.
This right, like I said, and I'm gonna get off this BlackBerry platform. He got a co-host, and he let the show go that was best for the people that's watching.
All right.
And with that being said, man, hey, keep doing your thing, and we'll see you next time.
Appreciate that, Sweet Daddy.
Yes, sir.
All right, Swan. Hit him
Yes,
with
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, baby. Blackberry. My guy down here in the South, McDonough, my homeboy, home. When I say home
yeah,
team,
boy.
I really, you don't leave down here no more?
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right.
Ain't
So
going,
I'm really repping home team down
ain't
here,
going,
baby,
ain't
man.
going nowhere.
Okay. Yes, sir. We know what the good life is like. Hey, 3 Daddy, I like the way you put that analogy right there, man.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good recipe, a good model for what Mr. Blank need to do. He can still be the CEO, just like Blackberry. He ain't got to get anxious. He ain't got to lead it in one direction. Put the right people in place and let it formulate, man. It'll work. It'll
Mm-hmm.
work. Just trust it, man. So I ain't gonna try to steal your analogy. I loved it, 3 Dirty. But I'm gonna
I'm
give
a
honor
team
to the
player,
man.
baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna give honor to the man who made all this possible, man, Blackberry. You know, I appreciate you for this space. I told you the last time I pulled up, I'm gonna say it every opportunity I get. I'm gonna share, I'm gonna shout you out because I think you own to something, Blackberry. And I know that you had a plan in your mind when you organized and formulated this, and it's gonna be blessed. It's gonna grow, it's gonna grow, and it's gonna grow some more because you know it works. And I know you put the work in. You're here for us to have a voice, have somebody to have a voice out there for us. And man, I ain't gonna get long-winded because y'all know Red Swan, boy, I can talk, boy. I can run that mouth, man. So Blackberry, man, I'm smiling over here, bro. Just like you smiling. And I'm saying thank you for this platform. Thank you for this opportunity to come up and talk about our dirty birds, which we all love, man. My hat is off to you, Blackberry.
Hey man, I appreciate that. I got a lot of inspiration from my boy Damon over there. We Talk Hawks TV. Seeing the forum that he hosts every day, every game night and every day, just on We Talk Hawks TV. I see the inspiration in that. You see what I'm saying? A lot of this what I'm doing over here with Fan Speak. I get that inspiration from my boy Damon over at We Talk Hawks TV, man. So if y'all don't know about We Talk Hawks TV already, and you're a Hawks fan, or if you just like listening to good ball discussion, because those Damon and them boys over there, they know they shit about some basketball. So uh you just go check them out, man. I get a lot of inspiration for this from them, from Damon. So shout out to Damon at We Talk Hawks TV, man. Also tonight, Y'all don't forget, right after, not right after me, but a little bit after me, it's gonna be Atlanta Falcon Nation. The Lady Birds of AFN coming on. I think they scheduled for like 8. Let me see what they scheduled for. I had it pulled up right here. They scheduled for 8. I want to say it was 8:45. Yeah, they scheduled for 8:40. So the Lady Birds of AFN coming on at 8:40. Y'all make sure y'all tuning in to the Lady Maggie T and the Lady Birds of AFN. Miss Pam, she was in the chat earlier. Miss Christy Lewis, she another Lady Bird of AFN. She was in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all go check them ladies out at 8:40, man. Hey, appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate everybody that came through on the panel. For all the content creators that came through and showed love. Appreciate y'all for coming through as well. For all the subscribers, for everybody interacting in the chat, and for everybody that's going to watch this after the fact. Appreciate you for coming through. Make sure you hit all those buttons. Like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever, man. Make sure you hit them buttons, man. I appreciate the support. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for the rest of the week for everything else we got coming up. And don't forget about Friday Night Live if you want your vote to count for the greatest football player out of the University of Georgia. You might want to be there Friday night. You might want to be there so that your vote can count. Ms. Pam say 8 p.m. She say 8 p.m., but it say 8:40 on YouTube, Ms. Pam. So y'all make sure y'all tune in at 8 o'clock on Atlanta Falcon Nation just in case they come on at 8. But right now it's showing 8:40. But make sure you tuning in tonight for the Lady Birds of AFN. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Shout out to Miss Pam. She knows she that auntie right there. Appreciate you, auntie. And y'all make sure y'all catch us on the flip side. Peace.
Night ride on the trail.